Have you set the bar too high for this?
Nope.
I'm nervous.
Nope.
You think you're going to deliver this level of setup?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
Unless you're coming out finally.
Okay. We ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Cameras are all on me?
Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this?
It's a HelloFresh takeover today here on KFC Radio. You know the deal. We've been eating HelloFresh for years now.
I can actually tell you exactly how many boxes I've had while you do
In your
Saturday.
whole career?
I will look it up, yeah.
No way.
Where's my phone at?
Including the free ones? Because if you're...
No, not including the free.
Well,
so we'll add one to it.
If you're... No, but if you're doing like every time you use the promo code, you get like 21 free meals, you would be getting, double or triple the amount of boxes, because HelloFresh, when you sign up and you use the promo code,
131 boxes.
131 boxes.
So I've been doing it for 2.5 years.
I've
skipped weeks before. So probably about 2.5 years.
Yeah, 131 boxes.
I'm about that life. I am not advertising for something I don't actually use. I use my shit.
We should have promo code KFC 131. No, it's promo code KFC 65.
I just figured out how to do math. Not 2.5 years. Well, yeah, about 2.5 years with skipping. Probably 2 years.
Okay, don't hurt yourself, sweetheart. Pipe down for a second. Let me tell the people what it is. You get the meals delivered directly to your house with pre-portioned ingredients and recipes, little baggies filled with the exact amount that you need for each dish. Now, the dishes come from all sorts of different menus, all sorts of different countries and cultures and styles, and everything, all sorts of dietary preferences. I'm a vegetarian. I'm vegan. I want to do keto. I want it to be protein heavy. Any type of variation that you want or need, you can do at HelloFresh. They deliver it to you. It comes in the dry ice, so everything stays cold and fresh. It has the recipe cards to follow the instructions. Bam, 15, 20 minutes. Your meals are done. You're saving money, not doing delivery. You're eating fresher, better ingredients for you, and you're eating more, interesting meals. You're not just getting like pizza from around the corner 55 times in a row. You can be doing things like falafel power bowls, seared steak and potatoes with béarnaise sauce, Southwest pork and bean burritos, high quality stuff. It's the only reason Feitelberg's alive today.
It probably is.
Go to
I'm very much missing it this week.
HelloFresh.com/KFC65. Then use promo code KFC65 for 65% off plus free shipping. That's code KFC65 at HelloFresh.com/KFC65.
I have something amazing.
It's another edition of KFC Radio on the Barstool Sports Network. We're live in the basement of the New Amsterdam house here in... I couldn't tell you which city in Arizona. I think it's Scottsdale.
I think we're in Scottsdale.
But also, the game's in Tempe.
Games in Gardnerville.
Yeah, There's all these fucking names, and we went to Phoenix during our live show tour, so I'm all back.
Speaking of live show tour.
Tomorrow, Friday, the Wilbur. Coming back to Boston. Last time we did the Wilbur, the first show sold out in like 4 minutes. We added the second show.
We're only doing one this time.
No,
we'll
see.
No, I'm putting my foot down.
We always do this.
When we did that first one, we were like, I was like, dude, when we got done with the first one, the first time we did it, all we wanted to do was go to bed.
I know.
And we had another show. We are doing one show. So get your tickets to the Wilbur. We are doing, I want to repeat, everyone look me in the eye. We're doing one show. This morning, we're doing one single show. That's a promise. We're going to do two. No. I'm not even kidding. We might get in a fight right now. I'm not kidding.
I'm with you, but like, don't act like there's no chance that like.
I'll maybe do them the next day.
Don't act like.
I don't want to do a 10 o'clock show.
I'm with you, man. We should do a 2-day thing, and it's like NFL Sunday, like the divisional round or the wild card or championship one, where it's like 2:30 and 6.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Yeah,
1 and 4 is a
come to
little
the
crazy,
matinee.
but do a 3 and 6:30. I'm in.
I'm looking down the barrel again. We're doing one show. If you want to come to the fucking show in Boston,
how much
which I
money?
hope you come, it's so much fun. But if you want to come to the show, we're doing one single show. Do not think it's. Get your ticket right now. Stop the show. I'm doing one show. I'm doing one show.
How much money? Well, what if I did a second show solo?
Fine. I'll stay in the green room. I'll support you.
We were
but
gassed. We were tired. But that was also didn't we come from Florida and all that shit? No, that was
We
different.
went to Florida. Oh, I gotta get Cons a wedding gift. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's right.
We're right
coming
there.
up on a year.
Yeah.
I saw
What'd you get 'em?
Content Kim cash, man.
Cash.
Yeah,
Cons. Tell me what you want.
cash.
Cash.
Yes. Get off this shit. Get off this gift thing that you do.
Yeah.
People want money.
All right. Cons, I'm gonna get
Maybe-
you a present.
maybe you
They
want-
they already sent me a thank you note too. Very nice of you to work your way around the fact that I didn't give you a gift and you still sent me a thank you note. Shout out Cons and Alex.
Make sure. Let me make sure I did give him a gift.
If not, we'll do it right now. We'll find a number and we'll give it to him.
I'll text him. Should I just call him real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're doing one show. Also, Austin, Texas is also on sale right now.
Right.
So get.
We'll
Friday.
we'll explain that in a second. Let me just get through this con thing.
Hey, let's figure out our wedding gift situation.
Yeah. Come on, pick up, you stupid fucking
What are you doing? Do you
veteran
do a
of
job?
war.
He's not answering? Are you kidding me?
Now I'm not giving him a gift. What could he possibly be doing?
Kevin was going to give you the best gift of all time. We talked about it beforehand, which is a whole bit we're running. Kevin was like, I'm going to surprise him with a FaceTime. I'm going to get him his gift.
Yep.
And
he's
now
going to be like Oprah. He's gonna be
we're
like,
not even going to tell anybody what it was.
I was going to be like, Cons, look under your chair right now. Yeah, but you do got to get that done. Content Kim was talking like you're allowed to go like as long as you want because she was like, I'm trying to find the perfect gift.
That's what I
which
do
is
with my
not what
friends.
you
I'm
do.
never getting you anything, but I always
Now,
say the same
here's
thing.
the thing. You're dumb.
Huh?
You're dumb.
Oh, yeah. At least you're
She's
done,
from the South. Well, Oklahoma's the South, I guess. I don't know.
I think Oklahoma would tell you it's not the South. Shut up, Oklahoma.
It's
You're
the South, right?
Yeah.
Midwest, South, center of the country, whatever. I just think Content Kim kind of does things differently. She's rich. She got like the ability to like, let me get you something nice, whatever. You and all your friends and family that you're going to be going to weddings of, they want cash, motherfucker. I know you want to give
my
them.
sister cash, but like, I don't know. I just
So wait, you give your sister money and then less strangers get a more of like, I got to think about your gift.
yeah.
That's as
because
we
I don't
would
want to
say,
get them a gift.
Stupid.
I gave my sister a good gift.
Of
but
cash.
like yeah. But like I mean like I feel bad. It feels very transactional to me when
Yeah,
it's,
but you know what the
like,
transaction
I
is?
paid for my plate. Like that doesn't I don't know. I don't cuz like I wouldn't want if I ever get married, which I won't, but and if I do I'm eloping.
Smart and smart.
I would be like don't pay for your plate. Give me like whatever like I don't
Well, you know, it depends on.
Also, I don't give a fuck. Pay my wife's fucking husband or dad. Whoops.
I don't know what was more seamless was the slip or the I slipped. That was the most. That was crazy.
I ain't paying for shit, dude. I gave her a dowry. Why would I pay for the wedding? Never mind. My dad paid the dowry.
Yeah.
I'm in this shit for free.
My wife's husband paid for this shit.
By the way, in that scenario, I'm the cool guy. I'm not getting cuckolded. I'm cuckolding. She's already got a husband.
That is true.
Yeah.
You're the bull.
Yeah, I'm the bull.
Here's this idiot, Cons. What's up, you idiot?
What's up?
So we're coming up on a year anniversary for your wedding, correct?
Yeah.
So
yes.
Feitelberg,
At least the one you guys attended.
What the hell does that mean?
you got another wife, bro?
No. I had a Catholic Mass in February, like a few weeks before.
Thank you for not subjecting us to that. That was a cool move. That's a good move for everybody getting married. If you've got like in-laws and parents and shit, or you yourself are very religious and you have to do a religious wedding, do it separately and spare your guests. I was in the church for like 3.5 hours in mine. I was like, I want to die. I can't believe what the people in the audience in the church are feeling like. Anyway, it's coming up on a year.
Yeah, if you're not used to a Catholic Mass and then you got to sit through one, it's brutal.
Awful.
It's long.
So we're coming up on a year, and John abides by that rule of you got to get a gift within a year. So he was like, shit, I got to get something. Question, did I give you money? No?
No!
Okay,
You
you're
didn't
good.
either.
Okay, I mean, shit, so your wife probably fucking, like, hates me.
Dude,
I can't believe you invited those Barstool people to give a gift.
No,
you
okay.
should have known when that invitation went out. You're getting a present on day 364.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
that's-
that for him maybe. Yeah, I very much apologize. I should have. I don't do that. And I thought that I had paid you, but then as soon as he started talking about it, I was like, wait a minute, I don't know if I did. So you'll get your gift today from me.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm just gonna give cash. This motherfucker's
No,
gonna go
I'm
get
getting you cash too. I leave it for a year in case something strikes the eye. In case I see something, I'm like, that's a great gift. Nothing has struck my eye, so you get cash.
But you know what this means, bro? Is legit. Like they were, because I know how this works. You go through the fucking list, the manifest, if you will, and you write down who gave what so that A, you can write a thank you note, and B, you know what to give in return. And we were two fat goose eggs. That is unacceptable.
don't worry, at least you look nice.
What a net negative I was at this wedding. Oh my God. She must think we are animals. But you're already kind of an animal.
Yeah,
I
nothing
feel like
surprising for
this
me.
is bad, you know. Wow, I'm sorry, man. You should have said something to me.
Actually, I'm pretty sure I sent you both a thank you.
Yes, that's so.
I said you did a good job
Thanks for coming.
dancing
Yeah.
around the fact that I didn't give you anything.
Yeah.
It was a nice, it was like we had a blast spending time with you. I guess.
Yo, that's so bad. I'm so sorry. we were just talking about how when
Nice present.
we were just talking about how girls are basically in your life to RSVP to events, to bring sunblock to the beach, to what we were just saying up there. What else was it?
Suck dick.
So yeah, have a little bit of sex and what? And to pack, like, you know, when you're going on the road, like, Pabs like forgot all of his essentials because he was just like throwing shit in a bag. And also, along with the RSVPs, I think, you know, it's also like you make sure you got to get the gift, make sure you got to write the note, all that kind of shit. So when we were just rolling in solo from Boston, I wasn't even thinking. I didn't even have clothes.
Which the reason this all came up, Cons, is we're doing one show at the Wilbur. We're doing one single
this is
show.
all part of an ad read that you got snuck into somehow.
We're doing one show. Get your tickets right now. We're doing one.
I will say, given your guys' schedule that weekend, I was grateful that you were just there.
It was very chaotic, but like, you know, you got to give the gift. So
You'll get it.
Tell me straight up. You can tell me whatever. Like what was said about when she was like, these guys didn't get gifts. Was she legitimately like, these guys are fucking bums?
No, because
That was not a confident no.
Yo, bro, it's okay. Like, just say it. I won't. No bad blood.
You'd be surprised. It's not like you two were the only two.
I know, that's what's sick.
People.
I've never.
The thing is, like,
Go ahead.
it's whatever. You know, sometimes people are in different parts of their life and they can get down there. And we appreciated that we had people that needed to fly in and get a hotel. And
Yeah. I mean, that's the copacetic answer here. But like, I would like to think that I like forgot. I'm sure there are people on that list who just like didn't. You know what I mean? Like didn't do it and don't have any plans on doing it. And that's fucking garbage to do that to people.
Yeah.
I'm in no place to throw stones right now. But I think there's a difference between being like, oh my God, I forgot, versus like, yeah, I had to fly, so I already paid.
Oh yeah,
mine,
that's
right? That's all.
I was being quiet because sometimes I forget, but I'm never like, well, it cost me money to come here. Why would I give a
It's
gift?
either then
This
like
is-
say no if that's somehow. You
I
can't
was
afford.
never forgetting about this one though. I knew my fucking clock. I knew Wilbur show was day 365. That was drop dead hour. I knew. I knew the whole time. Even reading the thank you letter, I was like, these motherfuckers don't think I'm getting them a gift.
What? These fucking idiots don't think I'm getting a gift. It's
Dude,
only
I
been
had
300
365. I got 365. One show at the Wilbur.
I've never abided by the one. This is actually a good segment to have right now, because last episode we were doing the New York Magazine wrote an article about like the new rules of life. And I never even knew about the 365 thing until like later in life.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just didn't know that was a thing. I just thought it was like you're supposed to bring it fucking the night of, and if you don't, like you forget or whatever.
You know where I learned it?
Get it done as soon as possible.
I learned it in Curb Your Enthusiasm.
That's definite like Seinfeld and Curb.
Larry
topic.
and Cheryl bring a bottle of wine on like day 370.
Yep.
And the people are like, it's too late. You can't get us a gift. And like, what are you talking about? Like,
That's the thing. I think the longer you wait, it's not so much it's rude, it's just completely unexpected. I think at this point, if anybody sent us anything, we'd be like, wow.
See, here's the spin zone. You're about to get a surprise, baby.
dinner's on us tonight.
Yeah. I remember spinning this as like what did I do one time? It was for my kids, and it was kind of like, you know, you get like another gift at the end because I like forgot to get something. So I was like, surprise, there's one last gift that I should have had already, but you know, it came late or whatever. So, but you know, when you're expecting to get your money back and make some cash and you're checking the list, yeah, you're expecting it. Now it's like, oh shit, you know, I'm going to be able to go buy,
Something reasonable.
be able to buy something that's really not memorable at all, but you know, at least we'll pay for dinner once or something. Hey, we'll cover your plate.
Yeah.
Exactly. And you're both going to go up in my wife's book. So there you go.
Well, let me tell you why you're really about to go up in your wife's book. Because, here's what I should have said. I am blessed enough that in a couple weeks I get my Barstool equity, and I was simply waiting for that to happen so that I could properly give Cons and Mrs. Cons the gift they deserve. So I was waiting for that reason.
Yeah. I appreciate that because now it's going to be a great gift. There were some other people from Barstool who were there who gave very generous gifts, just so you know.
Fucking A, dude. Bro, Large is like 100. He has so much money
That
saved.
doesn't count. That fat bald idiot doesn't count. Bro, I cannot believe I forgot this. This is going to haunt me for like a good like 6 months. I hate this kind of shit. Being this guy is like,
Doesn't matter. I always say better late than never.
yeah.
Better late than never.
No, you're right, but it's also like,
Whoa, what's the L word being thrown around? We're on day like 340.
in Feitelberg's book, we're early.
If anything, I'm early.
Dude, as soon as we brought up, I was like trying to remember because I don't even have a checkbook anymore, and I've been.
I gotta mail my rent. Son of a bitch!
Feitelberg's on fire.
I got my rent check. I got it right here. It's in my pocket.
That's fucking.
What day is it? February 10th.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's my
a little bit
February,
late. I was thinking that because I'm also suspended from Venmo, bro. You got Zeal or Zelle or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay, you'll get your check today then. You'll get your money today. Fuck, man. All right, well, congratulations on your wedding.
You're only getting a thank you text. I'm not sending another thank you note.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Actually, I'll give you the choice, dealer's choice, since we were just debating money and shit. Do you want money or do you want? Do you talk about? You're gonna be a dad. You're talking about that, right? Or no?
Yeah, you're at a blog.
Okay, yeah, that's public, right? Okay. So, dealer's choice. Do you want money or do you want me to buy cash value worth of like the same amount of money for baby shit?
Wow, I am not in a position to make that decision unilaterally, so I will get back to you in about 5 minutes.
See, I'm a great gift giver, bro.
I'm gonna give you money.
How the tables have turned.
I have been. Look, here's the thing, and this is my argument for waiting a full year. It has literally been in the back of my mind every day since the wedding. Being like, look for a good. Hey, if someone pops out that's like great for Cons and Alex, get that. So I've been thinking about this gift for a year.
I think
you're
it's
gonna get a Venmo.
As a New York, New Jersey, I guess when you go a little further up, they go back to fucking cash bars like a bunch of poors, and they do. Massachusetts is very well known for that.
Not the folks I hang out with.
No, not you. Maybe not you.
I run in different circles.
But in general,
very
I
much.
think Mass is very known as a cash bar, and also a gift giving rather than a cash giving. The only thing I will say is that usually I think it's stupid because people are buying like dumb houseware and all that kind of shit that I'm like, just give me the fucking money. Even if it's like a
use that
$500
blender.
mixer, I'd rather have the money, you know?
It was weird we both thought of that. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have one fun Jimmy Buffett day in the summer, and I'll use that.
That's it.
Give me $500 instead.
But the difference comes in when you're having kids, because then I think there's actually valuable things to buy, tangible things to buy, where it's like, oh, I remember what I really needed or missed, or I found this good brand or whatever. So I actually think I can give some value on that front. Otherwise, it's just cash on me.
Yeah.
You know?
Anything's great. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate your friendship. So anything at this point is just extra.
All right, don't be gay about it. We'll see you later, dude.
One show at the Wilbur.
One show at the Wilbur. Let's start the show.
Oh, one show at Moon Tower in Austin.
So this is get this ready. This is our Austin announcement. Austin.
No.
B-Austin.
I disavow.
Boston, man.
If that was a wedding, it was a cash bar.
If that was a wedding, it was my outfit to the wedding. Yo, next wedding I go to, who's getting married next? Anybody we know? Anybody on the fucking docket? Somebody needs to get married just so I can go to their wedding, and I'm gonna wear a tux. I'm gonna wear the bride's, the groom's tux, and be like, "What now, bitch?" A white one too. Piss off the bride and the groom, coming out decked out.
Boston, Austin,
And Austin are on sale tomorrow, Friday. Along with, we have like 4 other cities coming. So
if you are cities in those states or in that region, as in New England, I would have credit cards ready to go.
ready? Here we go. April 26th, we are at the Houston Improv in Houston, Texas. April 27th, we are at the Addison Improv in Dallas. April 29th, we are at Stateside at the Paramount in Austin. Then we come back home May 12th at the Wilbur in Boston. And then May 15th at the New York Comedy Club, which, plot twist, is in Stamford, Connecticut. I cannot believe it, but
wasn't there one other one there? Nah, fuck it. Whatever you had, you read.
we are the guys who read our live dates at the beginning of their podcast.
We are successful people.
How about that? We've become one of those guys.
Yeah.
That's the top of our show. Give me a break. That's better than when they go, okay, guys, here we go. I'm going to be in this, and they be like the Micro Machines, man. You got a FaceTime. You got
If you're in the
John
first half
yelling.
hour of our show, top of the show.
Yeah, for real. Taking a quick break here to remind you to go to HelloFresh.com/KFC65.
Also, there's one show at the Wilbur, so get tickets.
Pick out your meals now. You can get them sent at either for 2 people or for 4 people with the family packs. You can get it every day of the week, or if you're traveling and you need to pause it, you can do that, where it's like, all right, I'm not going to be around this week, so let me stop, but it doesn't mean you are completely unsubscribed. You can stop and go, pause and restart, get all sorts of different meals. You can go with different types. You can go with the same types. If you like something, you can get all of those. If you want to keep it different and have a variety, you can bounce around to all the different menu choices. Let's say you've got an allergy, they can take care of that. If you've got a preference, you like it to be veggies, you like it to be protein, you can do that as well. You also, even if you're a single guy, you get the 2 meals and you have extra for yourself, or you have leftovers or meals for the morning or the next day lunch. The key here, whether you're a single, whether you're living with someone, whether you're in a family, the key here is that we're talking about fresh ingredients, home-cooked meals. You avoid sloppy delivery food that's cold and soggy. You avoid spending too much money on fees and delivery. You learn how to cook a little bit. You don't even need to know how to learn how to cook, but they're going to teach you with the different ingredients and recipe cards. And next thing you know, you're eating fresh food, you're saving money, and you know how to cook these meals if you ever decide to do them outside of HelloFresh or at someone else's kitchen. You'll know what you're doing. Fights has had good times and bad times alike with HelloFresh. If you're talking,
Mostly good. One couscous
if you're talking
incident.
about a couscous incident, it wasn't the best. But that was not HelloFresh's fault. That was not the couscous fault. That was John's fault.
Almost the anniversary of that today.
When was that?
Because there was
I guess right before the pandemic,
it
right?
was a Tuesday episode. We talking.
Was it? Yeah.
Let's everybody have couscous this week.
The big game.
Right now, you can go to HelloFresh.com/KFC65. Use promo code KFC65 at checkout and get 65% off plus free shipping with their robust flavors and filling portions. You can get 65% off that right now. That's KFC65 at HelloFresh.com/KFC65.
Okay, can I get to my announcement now? Mm-hmm. Pavs, if you were there for this, please remember. Okay. Last
Why are
night
you
we're
standing up, bro?
because this is this big.
It's about to, oh, okay.
Get me in frame because this is this big.
Should I come up with you?
Sure.
Okay. Feel weird looking at your dick. No, it's fine. It's fine.
This is so incredibly important. It's crazy.
Now,
Boston,
you know that
Austin
you
on sale. One
show!
Wilbur.
You think? Have you set the bar too high for this?
Nope.
I'm nervous.
Nope.
You think you're going to deliver this level of setup?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
Unless you're coming out finally.
Okay. We ready? Mm-hmm. Yeah? Cameras are all on me? Last night, this girl comes up to me at the bar. You remember this? No? This girl comes up to me at the bar.
I do.
Okay. She comes up to me at the bar. She works for Ralph Lauren. Okay. Mm-hmm. They're at like this big meeting at Ralph Lauren headquarters.
When?
Let's call it last week.
Okay.
They're in the fucking big office. What do you call that thing?
Conference room?
Conference room. It is. They're at the conference room. It wasn't Ralph Lauren himself, but one of the people, one of the executives,
Your underlings?
puts up a picture,
No.
and they say,
No. We want to look like this guy?
"How do we capture this essence?"
No.
And it is me in Amsterdam.
Shut the
Dude, Katie, tweet us if it was you. Tweet us the fucking picture. Tweet us wherever you worked. I forget. I know it was at Ralph Lauren when it happened. She might not have worked there. She might have been a consultant there for it. She's like, it is. They're like talking about making like how do we get like we got to get everyone bell bottoms. Did I not over? Did it? Was that not worth it? Ralph Lauren is putting up pictures of me saying we got to capture this essence.
You know what this is? This is
One show at the Wilbur.
This is Dave.
That photo was
Iconic.
It was a live video that I just took a screenshot of.
Yeah, well, you can tell. Yeah,
It was,
that,
like,
can we do?
people walk by.
What's you see those commercials all the time where they're like
Why?
photoshopping out the fucking clouds and shit. Yeah. Get me out of that picture, and we need it to be like the iconic Feitelberg photo. Like we'll put that up there with. Yeah, I don't know. The shot of fucking Ali standing over people, and this reminds me of when Dave in like
If Ralph Lauren is selling bell bottoms in the next year, which they will be.
Well, they also you knew this was the trend coming, right? You said before that like
I've been in the market
Yeah.
for some bell bottoms.
Right,
I
right.
mean, Harry Styles wear them all the time. Harry Styles fucking.
So it's not like totally
tone.
unprecedented, but like you're definitely popularizing it and early on it. When Dave in like 2014 was like boardrooms are asking how can we be more like Barstool, and we laughed. Like this is like if you were walking around Amsterdam and you said like I bet you people at Polo are acting like how can we dress like this, I'd be like okay dude whatever. Like you look dope but like relax. But here we are.
I wish I got her number. You remember the girl we were talking to? She had like she kind of looked like Natasha Lyonne. She had like red curly hair.
We should definitely get in contact with them. We should definitely
Oh, Jackie, you missed a major announcement.
the people one show at the Wilbur. We the people at Ralph Lauren. I don't know why do you keep saying it both ways.
It's
Ralph Lauren?
It's Ralph Lauren.
Okay, Ralph Lauren. They had a conference and they said, "How could we capture this essence?" And the picture they put up on the fucking TV was Feitelberg in Amsterdam.
Wait, actually?
Actually.
No way.
That's so cool. That might. Where does that rank for like crowning achievements of your life?
Bro, I mean, not that high because it's just scribbled in my note. You can see, like, that's how drunk I was. I was like, RL bell bottoms.
That is fucking hilarious.
I was like, I don't want to forget this.
Good notes are nerd.
Yeah, oh yeah.
We got to talk about. But first, we got to get in contact with that girl, Katie. We got to get in contact with someone.
I believe her name was Katie. I hope it was. If not, I apologize. I remember what you look like, but I forget your exact name.
We got to get in contact with some people at Polo, Ralph Lauren, and we got to you got to model for them.
Oh yeah. Oh God, yeah.
You know, okay. Wait, ready? Here we go. Pivot. Chances of Polo picking you out of the crowd like Ashton Kutcher and making you the model, probably low.
Slim.
Why don't we just start?
Dude, I'm
Why
like
don't we
Kramer. You get me in the room, you're like, you are rather lithe, aren't you?
How about this though? Instead, we just do a rogue photo shoot with Polo gear. Or your own gear that you think opposite, not because they're trying to change their look. Get more bell bottoms, get whatever you want, and we'll just put the Polo fucking thing and the logo and make it look like it's a magazine cover and basically do a copyright
shoot of Ralph Lauren, but I got you.
You know, and then they'll be like, oh, this is what it'll look like. It's like, show them, man. Like we always say about Barstool, it's like, start the blog. Just pretend you've got the job and do the job for a day or a week or a month. Do it. Model. Let's start with a haircut. How long are you going to let it go?
I don't know. Probably not that much
When I went to
longer.
Fleischman the other day, she was like, is he ever going to cut his hair?
She
where is
texted
he?
me the other day, and I thought it was going to be about, get your fucking ass in here.
That's what she basically said to me.
was
She
it
was just like, he's got to get in here. He's got to cut his hair. What's going on?
But that's not what she said. I thought when I saw her name pop up, I thought that's what I was going to say. She said something different. But, yeah, anyway, Ralph Lauren wants to be me.
That
Whatever!
is next
One
level.
show at the Wilbur!
Yeah. All I got is one show. Yeah. One show at the Wilbur. It should be called one show at the Wilbur, a live show at the Wilbur. Damn, that's fucking dope. That's pinnacle for you, man.
It's pretty
for
sick.
someone who's into clothes and also that brand. If I'm trying to think of a brand you wouldn't be too happy
I want to be
about.
clear. Pat, you remember this girl, right?
Yes,
I'm
100%,
okay.
yeah.
I
She's
want to
like-
make sure someone else
Yeah.
How jealous are you?
Can verify.
We were talking about something yesterday about how I was really jealous. This is by far way worse. This is the most jealous I've ever been in my entire
What would
life.
you rather? What's the
I wonder if Shane remembers. Shane was there too.
what company would you most want to be have this happen? Is it
I mean, Ralph Lauren's up
it's
there,
up
man.
there? Maybe you have a brand you like better, but as far as name, cachet, and weight and all that, Polo Ralph Lauren is
yeah.
You know?
It's really cool. I until I was looking at my note before the show, I had a vague memory. It was we were over standing by the fireplace. I had a vague memory, and I saw scribbled. It says RL bell bottoms. I was like, oh yeah, dude! I forgot about that.
How did you not mention this last night? You were like, I'm keeping it.
It was and that's what's so perverted about this fucking show is that you can't talk to your friends.
Don't
anymore.
talk until the mics
It's
are on.
I don't want, and it's I'll even I won't tell my good friends stories because I'm I don't want to blow my load and tell it the wrong. I want my original telling to be on the show, and then friends. I actually just got a text from my buddy who was the other person at the. Actually, I'm gonna text him back. He said I'm crying laughing about Friday night on the pod. I'm be like, did you want to be the hot one or the ugly one?
yes. Is there any other? It could be outside of clothes. It could be anything. Would you want to be if Mercedes was we need that guy in our cars or something like that? Is there any other brand that's higher?
I mean, this is clearly a victim of the moment. But man, no, I don't give a fuck about cars. So cars
Yeah.
wouldn't matter. For some reason, this isn't even. I mean, it is a brand because everything's a brand now, which sucks. But the one thing that popped in my head was Blink-182. If Blink was like that dude's the man, I'd be like, fuck yeah, dude.
What about food? If those who shall not be named,
Fuck them.
yeah.
And I want to reiterate because someone tweeted about this recently. If any other candy brand advertises with this company, I will get you tattooed over the other brand.
It's crazy that people haven't taken you up on that. There are fucking companies that have stoolies everywhere. Even if you're let's say you're a low level, you can raise this up run it up the flagpole and get it to some executive that some dude who has hundreds of thousands of followers across multiple social media networks will get your tattoo over the king competitor tattoo if you get down.
I don't
with
even
us.
care if you're in the same genre of candy. You can be chocolate. It's fine.
You know, there's Justin's at the hotel, by the way.
Yeah. I know this. Justin's. Do you know there's about 4 packs of Justin's in my fridge?
What would you want to be co-signed by?
I really think it's Polo. I think
Because I was
Ralph
thinking
Lauren's
about it like you don't want like Balenciaga or Benetton or one of those like lame ones. You don't want like a streetwear thing that either.
No, it's classic.
Yeah,
Dude,
like-
it's actually also shout out while we're doing this. My favorite Instagram company I follow, or Instagram, what do you call them? Counts.
Instagram account. My favorite Instagram company.
It's old Ralph Lauren ads.
Vintage, yeah,
it's just
that's
old.
fucking
It's just,
fire.
it's just classic. It's
Very
just
cool.
Like, and then guess what? They all look dope as shit, dude. And this motherfucker, they're like, wish that dude was in bell bottom.
Belmont. Now, we talked about this a little bit. The picture is lucky, or the bell bottoms always fall that way.
I think it's I don't know. I
Like
don't know
if
how
you were to
bell-bottoms
just
really work.
if you're just to stand still every time like you do for a picture, will they always be flat and facing like a trapezoid outward, or was that just like the way you were walking? It happened to just
I think they kind of fall like that because I was definitely standing still. I wasn't walking.
right.
So I think,
but it's everything, man. It's the fucking shig, the hat, the jacket. The jacket's not polo, is it?
No,
No,
it was not.
Well, it's gonna be. Again, though, it just life is funny because if I would wear that same outfit, I'm a dickhead. I was wearing like a version of that same outfit.
Makes me feel bad. You're saying I'm a dickhead. We're like the same person.
No, but we're not. That's my point. Is where for whatever reason, whether it's tangible because like your body shape is just a little different and your look is different, or if it's untangible, not tangible, it's just like this aura about you. Like I don't know. If I were to put on that hat, have a cig, put a jacket on, and those bell bottoms, it would not be the look. Polo's not Ralphie is not calling me up, man. So I don't know, and that's annoying when you like for the longest time, like back in the day when I didn't really care. I'm like, whatever, I don't give a fuck. He looks good when he dresses like a clown. I don't care. But now,
I'm literally a clown.
yeah, but now that I'm like,
when I'm not wearing a jacket, those pictures, I look like a fucking.
the jacket's perfect. When you don't have the jacket on, you look like a ice dancing figure skater, right? Like, but now I think what happens is
I was going to say, how funny would it have been? You were so close to wearing the cape.
Yeah.
See, the
Thank
cape
God the
was
cape
too
was too much. Yeah, no. Thank God we bailed on that.
It's like Halloween.
Yeah, 100%.
I think I don't really give a shit about.
I put that cape on. I'm fucking Sam Smith. Ted Cruz is tweeting about me.
I think as you get older in life, you, I never like cared that much about whatever. Like I just wear what I wear, and if you tell me bell bottoms are coming in fashion, I don't want to wear bell bottoms, so I don't care. I'm not going to do it. But then you get enough years under your belt where it's like, well, I don't know, maybe I'll just give it a shot this time, see what happens. So I'm jealous. I wish I could do it.
I literally tried to do that last weekend.
Bell bottoms?
No, I tried to do. You guys have the pants you're wearing right now with the pockets in the front, but I knew
Cargo pants?
I knew, yeah, those, and I knew that was in style, and also baggy was, and I overshot it on both ends, and I got the second I walked in the bar, I got roasted.
Baggy being back is awesome, except it's like you guys are wearing baggy like pants, not like jeans, right? You're wearing like
baggy jeans. I have a pair or two baggy jeans. But the ones I wore yesterday, I thought were way too skinny. I hated those.
I want like
Not
fucking,
necessarily baggy. Like I don't have any jeans like my fucking corduroy pants. Those are
crazy.
Those are obsessive. Like,
Yeah.
these are just regular baggy.
But those are pretty regular to me,
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
ask.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I want like baggy fucking Rockaware Sean John to come back.
Yeah,
like,
do it.
That would be great. It's just so silly how it's cyclical.
It is.
It's so silly. The same look You were roasting,
But
and then
everything's cyclical.
Yeah, I know.
Like TV,
but it's just
and,
funny
like,
when it comes around.
It
you
is.
know?
I actually read a great quote about clothes the other day, and I forget who it's attributed to, so I apologize. But it was basically talking about how like people such as yourself, you're like, I just don't care. Like it is like what it is. I'm not doing it anymore. And that is makes obviously all the sense in the world. But the quote was just, clothes don't matter as much as fashion people think they matter. But they matter a lot more than a regular person does.
Yes.
Like it's just it's how you're presenting yourself to the world.
Yes, but it's not that I don't want to present myself in such a
not
way.
even presenting myself as in like it's not even presenting myself as in like I'm a respectable person. It's just like this is who I am.
I know.
It's just like I'm introducing myself. This
Right.
is what I'm like.
And that's where I'm like, I can't pull that off because when I see those, like until I saw it on you, I was like, these are stupid. These are clown pants. And then for whatever reason, I'm like, oh, but it looks cool for some reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think the only thing worse than just dressing kind of boring, if you will, average, normal, is trying and failing.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, for
if you're not like one of you guys, don't try to be like it.
Mm.
It's like anything else in life. Be normal, be real. Don't if you're not a gambler, don't fake gambling. If you're not into fashion, don't try to dress. I mean, I guess if you gave me tips and you made the fucking
But it's like everything is like even like in content we do with it with people at work where it's like maybe this isn't your lane. Like you're a great writer, so write.
Yes,
right?
that's what I mean.
it's,
And even within clothes, I think it can be like, you know, you don't have to just wear like blue jeans and a white shirt if you're not into fashion. But, you know, you don't have to wear fucking bell bottoms, but you can do something a little more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You just have to have the courage to do it. And then once you do it, you have to just fucking wear it. Because if you're the guy who's like, oh, shit, this is fucking.
right.
Oh,
Which
man,
I
then
am
you
on
look
the
like an
seat,
asshole.
my fucking gut is definitely hanging out.
Being fat is different than. Don't get it that twisted,
I
bro.
need myself a TC Tugger speaking of fashion.
You know what I think I figured out in my life? I got such a fucking huge torso. It's so goddamn long in comparison to the rest of
Really?
my body. Yeah, totally. That's why I look like a midget, a full-size midget. I need like to go shopping at like fucking Big and Tall or like one of those like extra large places, not for fat, but for length. Every t-shirt I ever have, as soon as I wash it, I don't know about you, but whenever something shrinks, for me, it always shrinks this way.
My pants do. I don't notice the shirts as much. Actually, yeah.
Instantly. I go from like a regular shirt that fits to like if I were to put my arms up, you're gonna like see my belly button.
Bro,
or you sit down and you see my thong sticking out the back. Like it's crazy. I need a real. I need like it to be a little bit longer. But there was I think some brand I used to wear had like you can order extra large, extra length,
Extra long. Yeah.
extra long, and
Tall
that,
tees, baby.
yeah, I think
Probably coming back.
I need. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like all this shit, I can't wait. That's why I loved the last
Gen
few
Z is
years.
going to be rocking tall tees.
Totally.
for sure.
I love the last few years of athleisure because it was just like, cool.
Yeah.
Now I can rock what I want and not, look like a total slob. Even though you still look like a slob, it's just, you're allowed now, you know? Anyway, that is a fucking bombshell and an unbelievable achievement.
Not
So,
quite as
good
big a
on you.
bombshell as one show at the Wilbur.
Show at the Wilbur! So we are in Arizona. We did our live radio from the Barstool Scottsdale bar, which is a cool bar. It's got like 2 levels. It reminds me of like one of those bars where you would like go watch college football or something, but it's also kind of like a club. You can get buckets as easy as you can get like bottles. Nighttime, there's DJs. It's a cool spot. Boy, was it just an awful radio show, though.
I didn't hear any of it. I was in the crowd and I was trying to listen.
I mean,
I didn't hear any
You
of it.
can get...
But come out on Friday.
well, here's the thing. We're going to make it fun. We're going to make it good. It was just... we're probably now worth like $1 billion, if you think about it. And we had technical issues the full 2 hours. People just coming on stage with microphones that don't work and headphones that don't work. And the most awkward intro ever. If you didn't see it, Dave and Dan did radio the first day and they just like walked on the stage and it was quiet and they were just like, okay, the show is beginning now. And I get that that's awkward. The only thing worse than that was the introduction we got the next day. It was like this 70s game show music. It was like
it felt like such a game show.
and then one of the guys who works here, I don't know who it was like, it's Barstool Radio featuring Kevin, KFC, Clancy, Big Cat, and Dave Portnoy. And it was just like, oh no, so bad. I like trotted out there when you do like I'm not running, but I'm not walking. I'm just, I thought
the
just
street?
walking. Yes. Well, when
I'm putting in some fake hustle here.
when I'm getting to the door, you're holding the door for me.
Yeah.
And that was fucking awkward. And then Dave was like, so I don't know, who's like hosting this show? And I was like, oh, that's right. This is how this goes. I remember. So me, Dan, and Dave ended up having a good
I heard
conversation.
Dave ask who's hosting the show, and was that you? Someone was like,
I was like, that's what I thought. I was like, it's supposed to be you.
That was like 10 minutes in, too.
Yep. We ended up, just screaming with Kirk Minahan and having some fine moments, but the audience, I don't think, could hear us. Long story short, awkward day radio, year like 20 at the Super Bowl. But hey, we'll get it right one day, maybe, right? Probably not. So afterwards,
in Vegas next year.
Yeah, that'd be a fun one.
I don't know. I'm guessing. But I mean, that just opened. There hasn't been one there. There's L.A., but they haven't. I would guess it's in Vegas.
We then went to a bar afterwards called Patty's.
Ooh, baby. When I tell you,
I was about to
this
say the
is
exact same phrase when I tell you. Yep. Proceed.
this is.
bar.
mean, it's the greatest bar. It's like it is.
It truly.
It's
no,
a
no.
bar tailor made
for us.
me.
Yeah,
for-
when
it is-
if I were to list my favorite bars ever, it's still gonna be, like Parker House at the Jersey Shore when I was a kid, Bordy Barn, the Drift in Long Island, like the true like amazing party spots. But like Pickle Barrel,
Yeah.
But then like as far as like regular bar, that's not at like a vacation spot because this is just like Scottsdale, Arizona,
Well, this is a vacation spot.
It's a vacation.
I guess for
vacation
West Coast
spot,
people,
but it's not like a, these bars are like on the beach or on the mountain, and it's like, I swear to God, take as far as regular bars go, Patty's something or
with
other.
teas, just patties.
Yeah, Patty.
right?
It's just Patty's. It's maybe my favorite bar ever.
It's-
It was such a good dive, but not like not like a bad dive, just a fun dive. Pool tables, shuffleboard. It felt like you were indoors, but it was outdoors. So you could smoke cigs and shit.
Because they were like also like random just holes in the roof.
There was just umbrellas.
Constructionally, like
It was like umbrellas overlapping that made you feel like it was a roof, but it just wasn't.
Yeah.
Disgusting bathroom. So you got to figure that out, Patty. And then
No, the bathrooms were perfect. They were exactly what they should be.
I mean, they were whatever. It doesn't matter. They also had dollar bills from every patron stapled to the wall, to the ceiling, dangling from the ceiling, all up along the pillars behind the bar. Probably like thousands and thousands of dollars just as like their wallpaper. And then it was just, we talk a lot about, we just did it with Ashton Kutcher. And John talks about it all the time, that article in GQ about bars not being what they once were.
Right. The Hollywood Reporter. But
Hollywood
yes,
Reporter,
yes.
yeah. And how it used to be like you could have this guy, this girl, this crew, that band, whatever, everybody at the bar, and it was just cool. And Ashton talked about how TMZ ruined all that and shit. And, it's funny, when we left the Barstool bar, a paparazzi was there. And remember Marty talking about how the paparazzi got him, but he was happy about it because they said something to Dave. He said something about Dave?
No. They got Dave, but they were asking about Marty.
Correct.
Yes.
That guy was there.
Oh, really? Same guy?
And he was like, I heard your show. Like, thanks for recognizing. And part of me wanted to be like, I was like, cool, man. Part of me wanted to be like, I'm going to smash your camera on the ground right now. Because, we know how much those guys deep down inherently suck.
No,
But
that guy's a nice one, though.
he was nice, yeah. But he was outside the
I didn't even
Barstool
meet him.
bar.
I'm just saying that in case I see him tonight.
That's true. Leave me alone if you see me. So we walked like 2 blocks around the corner and we go to Patty's, and it was us, a lot of Barstool guys. Jackie Nichols was there. You heard of her? Bitch is famous. Christian Yelich and his buddies came out. Shane Gillis was there.
Ryan Russillo came.
Ryan Russillo popped in. And it was just like they were playing shuffleboard. These guys are smoking cigs. This guy's at the bar. There's a couple fans who ask for pictures, but for the most part, and that's fine if people ask for pictures. It's not that big of a deal. But nobody was doing that. Everybody was cool.
It was, dude. It's funny.
It was
you know,
like, this is what I want the bar
I was
to
thinking
be.
about that exact article. I was like, dude, this is dope. Where it was
Yeah.
like playing shuffleboard like with the boys and like having fun. And it was like,
Oh, that guy's got hundreds of millions.
Yeah.
That guy's the
that's
new.
the former NFL MVP.
Yeah.
Or just made fun of. No one tell him.
Hopefully you didn't listen to that episode.
I
got
didn't
the
make fun of him.
biggest thing
he
in
knows he had a
common.
bad year too. Like,
He knows. That we got the biggest comic in the game. Rosillo comes through. We, in our own right, people were like, stars.
Rosillo, by the way, Rosillo's got ass.
Dude, I saw some girl at the bar and I was like, you see that girl's ass? And he goes, did you see Ryan Rosillo's ass? I was like, wait, what?
Dude, it was, I texted him this morning. I was like,
You caked up.
I was like, bro, you have an ass on you. Rosillo, you got an ass, bro. It threw me off my game.
He blamed his shuffleboard loss on Ryan Rosillo's cheeks.
It was, dude, I was up like, we were up like, it was me and Shane. We had already beaten Dan and Jeff D. Lowe. And then we were playing Dan again. We were playing Dan and Steve now. And we were up big again. And Ryan Rosillo walked in and he flashed that ass. And my game fell apart. I was in shambles. We ended up losing. They went on a run. They were like, "Fights is a fucking. He's a shell of himself. He doesn't know what to do."
You're like those, like in the cartoons or like this rom-coms where you're walking the street and you look at a girl, you hit a fucking sign.
Yeah.
You're like completely star-studded.
My shuffleboards were laying on the pool table. I was fucking flaying them.
I have the weirdest thing going with
My
Rosillo.
shuffleboards,
We
whatever they call
don't
them.
really know each other, but we do,
Yeah.
And he walked in the bar, and I'm pretty sure we made eye contact, but he had a hat on, and I couldn't really tell. And I was like, I think that's Rosillo. And I don't know if he knows me by name or even by sight, but we like looked for a second, and then he just went the other way and went over to the shuffleboard bar to get you guys. But I feel like I've had like multiple moments with him with like that, where it's like, are we friends? Do we know each other?
Didn't we go out?
We did.
Were
go
you
out.
in Miami?
I think so.
Right?
Yeah.
With SVP and Stanford Steve? Yeah.
Was I out with SVP?
I don't know if you were out. We were out. I don't know if you were.
I don't think I was. I think I would remember if I partied with SVP.
We were like a casual hotel bar,
Yeah,
and then
we
like,
got-
it was a very low key.
We got like a beer with them because they were closing that bar, and then
SVP.
yeah.
and then like Steve came back and kept it going with us.
Yeah. Steve came back.
I
from
love
the
Vail,
hotel, right.
baby. I don't know.
It was
But
in the
anyway,
bar
when you
with the
find a
clear
bar like
piano.
that, they're few and far between now. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Great.
That was last night was a really great night.
We got there early, so like we kind of parked, posted up. The LeBron game was on, so we had some good like TV moments with sports. Music started playing. Jackie ordered $1,000 worth of food. She ordered. First of all, she ordered chicken taco salads, meaning one of those.
I ordered one chicken taco salad.
One of those like big tortilla shell chip bowls.
It was a weird order. It was a weird
No
order.
utensils. And then she ordered like 4 tortas, which were chicken sandwiches, I guess. Mexican chicken sandwiches. This was all good, by the way. It was funny, but it was like I was starving my dick off. And all of a sudden, I saw Jackie. She snakes through the crowd and she turns the corner to us holding the takeout bags with this smile on her face like a little food gremlin. Like,
That is
like,
Jackie's.
look what
Jackie's
I got.
A big-footed, orange-handed food
Shut
gremlin.
the fuck up.
Sweaty ass food gremlin.
I swear to God, when I wanted my sandwich, I was like, oh, why'd you get that tiny ass sandwich? And then she handed it to me and it was normal size. It was just that her hand dwarfed it and made it look like a little hors d'oeuvre.
Bunch of sliders? No, they're tortas.
You proceeded to then spill all your food down Nick's leg.
I'm so sorry. I did?
Yeah, big time. I'm pretty sure you dropped one of the whole things on the floor at one point. But the best part was there was chicken quesadillas, and Jackie whipped them out and took a bite, and I was like, "Damn, that looks good." And she gave me a bite, but like she didn't hand me the fucking thing; she just held it up to me, and then she turned to Shane, like we were in like a cipher passing the blunt around, and held it up to Shane, and Shane like took it. and it kind of was floppy, so he like flopped it back over. And I think initially he was like, "What the fuck is going on here?" But then he was like, and so we're
He whacked the whole thing.
yeah. So we're just passing dillas around, eating tortas, having a fucking grand old time.
Having a
That
blast.
torta was fucking great, man. Hit the spot. Had some guac in it. I was like, okay. But yeah, the Jockey Dragon was like one more beer away. Wait, did you stay out late?
No,
Did you come home with us?
I mean, no, I took myself home, which I'm
Good girl.
prided
Smart.
myself in.
I
like,
thought you
this
left a lot
second-
earlier than you did because I saw you like leave and I was like, oh, she's leaving. And then later in the night, right before we left, we went over to go hang out by the fireplace, which is where I saw Katie. And you were still sitting
Bro,
there.
where was
know,
the fireplace? I didn't even see
Like,
the fireplace.
If you're walking out the door, it's like right on the right.
Oh, that's like the one place. Wait, the right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I made
Like,
like, a
if you're
big
walking
deal.
out, like we walked in, went right to
that's
the
what-
right.
The one place I didn't go was that corner.
Yeah,
That makes
yeah.
sense.
I made like a big deal about leaving, and then I don't know why I didn't leave. I said goodbye to everyone, and then I showed up, and people were like, "Wait, why are you still here?" I don't really
Jackie
know.
did a reverse Irish goodbye.
The Irish hello. I love that.
I think the drunk V sometimes does it just.
You know what it
dramatic.
is? There's an Irish goodbye and an Italian hello. Like, what are you still doing here? You're causing a scene. What's happening? But man, what a bar. So perfect. I want to go back tonight. We'll run it back. Well, no. Yeah, no. It's like I just don't want all you guys to come here.
No, we're definitely going tonight. Bert will love it.
Bert
Because we're
will
going
love
first.
it.
Yeah.
Bert will love it. One of the questions that we threw around at the bar, because man, I love a good bar session when you realize that all the ATI questions, like everybody likes them and
Yeah.
is doing them, and we're talking about them. Especially Frankie was there, so he was, still talking about dicks and pussies and shit. Kirk Minahan was talking about Frankie. He was hilarious. He was like, I think he had said him and Trent went on KC Radio, and we were talking about one of the hypotheticals or whatever. And Kirk was just like, Jesus Christ, what are you fucking doing? Bunch of grown men on a podcast talking about sucking dicks. Like, what were you even talking about? And he was like, yeah, sucking dicks.
Exactly that.
Kirk was basically like, Frankie's gay. And
Trent was saying that.
and it was like, well, you are talking about sucking dicks, so you can't be surprised when people are going to say dick.
But also, I think Trent was saying that too. That like, because Trent just wants a guy to hang out with.
Yes.
So it's like
Yes.
Frankie's like, I'll suck a cock. Trent's like, I would just like a nice consensual
Quiet
relationship
night,
with a man. Frankie's like, Kirk, if you don't shut up, I'll suck your cock right now. Like, Trent, hold him down.
There
That's what Trent is. Trent's the big bouncer to hold guys down while Frankie sucks their dicks. I like to think of them as like some kind of like
Tag
like reverse superheroes, villains we call them in my world. It's a villain duo where Trent holds you down.
a rape duo.
Frankie sucks your dick.
There were two hypotheticals. First, I just want to talk through a quick one from our boy Steve Romano, cameraman, Snapchat producer guy, pro lacrosse player, very much in shape. Very, he looks like Bryce Harper a little bit with his long hair. So there's no doubt in my mind that this fella is very fast, very athletic. No doubt.
Oh God, this was crazy.
We were watching the LeBron game, and he was just about to break the record.
He had I think he had six points to go.
Yeah. And he said, he goes, if I was in this game, LeBron wouldn't fucking get this record.
Now I will.
And I was like, what?
I will offer this clarification because it's what Steve offered. I don't even know basketball well enough. He said, if I could just face guard him, if I didn't have to worry about team defense, if I'm just face guarding LeBron for the next 13 minutes, 14 minutes, whatever
he's
it is,
not
it's a
getting
quarter to 2 minutes left in the third, whatever it was. And he's like, he will not get the record tonight. And I was
And then he goes, I said to him, I looked him in the eye and I was like, this is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard. You're going to stop LeBron from getting 3 buckets in the next 15 minutes of basketball? I was just like, you're so dumb. And then he goes to me, oh, wait. I have unlimited stamina.
oh, I didn't hear that.
I was
part.
like, I was like, oh, okay, cool. That doesn't fucking matter. So you can just run around. Guess what? Like, so does he. He's a fucking freak. As long as you can play basketball, he can play that long too.
You know how much of a freak he is? And by freak, I mean the steroids. But I remember reading a GQ article way back in the day. LeBron works out twice a day, 15 minutes each.
Really?
That's all he does.
Huh.
And I'm sure that was like he wasn't interviewed in it. It was like maybe it was a trainer was like kind of giving tips in a Men's Health magazine. But
Meaning like lifting and that.
he does
shit.
like
He probably played
at
ball
that
like
time.
1,000.
This could have been a decade ago.
Yeah.
At that time, whoever was writing the article or was being mentioned in the article.
Yeah.
That's what they. I mean, they definitely could be lying. I don't know what he actually
but
does.
that was what was
That's
at least
what
being
it said
circulated.
in the magazine.
I couldn't even like. Then we talked about a whole game, and he said if I guarded him, had unlimited stamina. I was like, what? You're gonna hold him to 0? He was like, no. But he wouldn't get 36 on me. That was what he needed to break the record. And I was like, you're right, Steve, because he would score 100.
Score 1,000 points.
I was like, he would score 2,500 points on you. Like, just it doesn't matter what caveat you throw at him. You're just a fucking lacrosse player / cameraman playing basketball against the greatest basketball of all time, and the biggest
guy who gets
specimen
the most buckets in history
ever, and the most. There's like the fucking thing about LeBron is that he's like he goes to me. I was like, are you making an argument for you or me? He goes, what's LeBron like 6'8", 250? And I was like, yeah, maybe
about
6'9".
that, yeah.
And he was like,
size of a small house.
just imagine a house that can run and jump.
yeah.
You're gonna stop this thing.
I could live inside LeBron James comfortably.
Yeah, you could. You're gay. So that was just the craziest. I don't even want to say that's like a hypothetical, but I guess if you've got some, it kind of plays into the one we did the other day, $1 million to score a bucket on one of these players.
Yeah.
Like, at what level do you think you need to be? And the answer is like a professional basketball player. Like, there are professional basketball players who are so conditioned that they basically have like unlimited stamina themselves. And LeBron puts up 36 on them. Right? And the idea of like no team defense and just face guarding him is a little bit different. But like, again, not really when you're not even close to his height. He just fucking posts you up. They lob the ball
Steve's
over.
like smaller than me.
Yeah, I mean, he's a big.
He's broad, but I think he's shorter.
He's not as
Yeah.
tall. Yeah, it was just a crazy. But I'm sure what I love about these is every friend group has one dude who's like, nah, man, I could do it.
Right.
Nah, I could beat him one-on-one. The other one that I thought was very interesting. You told me this one.
This is from Nick Turani.
From what
Turani asked me.
Nick came up with this one. If you had a terminal disease, how many years left to live would you need, or how few years left to live, I guess I should say, would you need before it affects your day-to-day life?
What makes you alter your life?
If you have a diagnosis of XYZ number of years left,
I think it's
what's
way
what's
less
the
than whatever
number
you
where you say, oh fuck, I've got to just start living out my bucket list then? And count of 3, 1, 2, 3, we both were like 2 years.
2 years.
Me and John both said 2 years because I feel like the first year I would almost like gear up, and the second year is just balls to the wall.
Yeah.
You know?
My first year, I'm just telling everybody, I'm like, 2 years left. To put, hey, this is my 2 year notice.
Hey, can I?
I'm
Hey,
about,
it's like
about ready to check out.
it's like, hey, can I get a drink, sir? Like, you'll wait your turn. I have 2 years left.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, right this way.
But like
I'd
people
be-
saying 10, like
No,
10,
no.
like
10 a 10-year diagnosis is when you start the clock. I mean, obviously, but it's when like that bubbles up like 5 times a year.
Right.
When like, I don't know, if you can't eat something, do something, go somewhere, you're like, oh, I have cancer, so I can't do that. But doesn't change your life, your day-to-day life, where you wake up every day and say, I need to do this and not do that because I've only got 365 left, you know?
Yeah.
That it's got to be like a year or two maximum.
and also we're in a field where, well, I think we're in the only field where like, I mean, it would be humongously beneficial to my career if I got terminal disease.
Oh my God.
Like,
If John was the cancer
bro,
host.
I promise you this.
God, get cancer, bro. Get cancer for me one time.
If I get a terminal disease, y'all are all gonna be rich. We're gonna make so much money, and I'm not gonna be around to have any of it. So
Bro, when
you guys
you,
are gonna be
when you
so
die, when we have to do that update from at Feitelberg on Instagram. John Henry Feitelberg quietly passed away.
No. Oh, fuck you. I'm doing it quietly. One show at the Wilbur.
His last words.
Bro,
on the tombstone.
I want to die. So I have I want my last year. Because we would have such great content. The most basic shit. The show called The Bucket List. By the way, fun fact about The Bucket List, that wasn't a phrase until the movie.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome.
What does the bucket list mean? Just before you kick the bucket?
Yeah.
But they made that up.
Yeah, The Bucket List is from the movie.
I would have never guessed
Me
that.
neither. I just learned that recently. But we have a show called The Bucket List, whatever, and it's just me doing shit I want to do before
you
I
die.
fucking die. And you're gonna watch it because I'm about to fucking die. And you're gonna be like, this is my living memories and shit like that.
Yeah.
So that dude, fucking might advertise with a couple other shows, but they might be scared of this one because we say things like "cunt." One show at the Wilbur, and you would advertise with that show, you motherfuckers.
Yeah,
because guess what? You want to take advantage of my goddamn sickly disease.
Totally.
You want to watch me throw my limp body out of a helicopter.
Great, let's say this. Season/series finale of the bucket list featuring Feitelberg.
One season, one show.
One season of the bucket list. You are terminal. Hospice is he's got one night left. By the morning he'll be dead. What are we doing to actually kill you? Am I throwing you out of a plane? Am I throwing
No,
you?
because I'm an organ donor.
Let's pretend you're not, so we can have some fun with this.
Okay.
Because, I think it'd be cool. Should I throw you in a meat grinder?
Have Trent hold me down and Frankie suck my dick until I die.
Suck my dick till I'm dead, Frankie. I've always said I wanted to go in a tornado, but part of me knows since you've made your vow that you'll never. Actually,
I can't. That would be funny.
That's what I would do. You know what? Once you're immobile and can't even think or talk, but you can't talk or anything, but you can think.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, we're going for a ride, and we're in the Midwest Kansas, and I'm just storm chasing, and I throw you in a tornado, and I say, and I just go, you were wrong. I throw you into a tornado and it whips you.
The one promise I ever made in my life, I didn't keep.
So I actually want to make a promise myself. Much like your tornado, I swear, I guarantee I will not die being eaten by coyotes.
Okay.
That's what I want. I learned today that there was one.
Two, but
One was a 3-year-old.
It doesn't
There
count.
was one adult.
So that's a first trimester abortion, if you ask me.
Jackie liked that one from the peanut gallery in the back. The coyotes have only killed
Advertise with us.
one adult human, which I thought was kind of crazy because I think of coyotes as they're not wolves, but I feel like they're a step down from wolves.
100%.
They seem like bad motherfuckers. They're also, what's interesting? I'm almost positive about this fact. Oh, maybe it's wolves. It might be wolves. When when you try to control their population, the females can figure that out. They do a roll call. They legit, when you hear oh, and the other one's oh, they're in their area going around being you guys still alive. And then when there's if you don't hear it, they start breeding like crazy.
Really?
So it's the more you try to kill the population, the more it explodes.
I did not
Can't remember if it's coyotes or wolves. I can text in a minute and find out. But coyotes, I guess, are not nearly dangerous enough to kill humans. But this pack killed this adult woman. I think she was hiking or some shit. And they said the reason why they think it was possible was because these coyotes started to adapt to kill larger mammals. And they fucking killed a moose. if you can kill a moose, you can wreck a human. Like packs of coyotes, the yotes could like take out like.
Jackie, how's TikTok going?
Kick her off the show.
Doing my job.
If you can kill a moose, you can kill like 20 humans. You know? So whoever these bloodthirsty, mammal-thirsty yotes are, they should go hunting for human like tomorrow.
Milk a cow, kill a moose. It can happen to me.
No problem,
Right.
for sure. So, but it will not happen to me though. Like I will never put myself in the position to be eaten by coyotes. Fact. Man, one day imagine if we went camping and there was like coyote attacks and a tornado. Like those two things kind of could go hand in hand. Like
Be a tough
maybe
run.
not like I don't know regionally, but it would be funny if we were out in the wilderness for some reason.
Sorry, interruption. Interruption.
One show in the Wilbur.
So you saying coyotes and talking about the population control and all that made me think of. I heard a kill call this summer in Westport, where my parents live. Where I guess they killed something, and it was the coolest thing I've ever heard in my life. Where like they all start howling, as in like letting everyone know, hey, in the area,
We killed something.
we have food to eat.
So come like scavenge that
And
shit.
dude,
Yeah.
it is it's like the boys. Like the coyotes are the most of the boys of all time. Like because they all get together and they're like standing over the food. Like, let's go, baby, let's go. Speaking of Westport, I got an email today from my mother, as if I'll just read it to you. It says, "Hello, everyone." This is to my family. It's official. I'm throwing my hat into the electoral process and will be running for the position of library trustee of the Westport Free Library.
Yo, Polly made the decision. Sat down and was like, I'm taking my talents to the fucking Westport Library.
Let all your friends in Westport know that I respectfully ask for their vote. Much appreciated. Polly, she signed it. So if you're in Westport, vote for my mom. 2, sending that email like she's running for president is so goddamn funny. Like she's Selena Meyer sitting the family down and be like, I'm running again.
Can we have Pavs whip up some graphics for her? I want to set her up. Like
What is it?
we'll pay for Facebook ads in town.
What's the position again? Library trustee of the Westport Free Library trustee for the Westport Free Library. So yeah, vote for my mom. Everyone vote for my mom.
Vote for Polly. That would be funny. Like Polly might win in a land. If you live in this area, like, and you can vote for it, please, if you're a chicken head, please go do it. Because I would love for the Westport Library to be like 10,000 people voted for Polly. like the next highest person, highest person has 78 votes. Like, what the fuck is going on? Barstool fucking rigged the election. We stole it. Hilarious. How many years? So we're 2 years. How many years for you to change your life?
Like the shortest amount of time?
Yeah.
2 years does sound right. You spend that first year wrapping everything up and like just
2 years doing
I
like
think-
hard drugs. And
I think
fucking around
I
shit.
think I would go light spending the first year and then blow it all the second.
Would you
like
would like at year 10? Would you be like, all right, I got to get in shape and shit, or would you just be like, we're riding this out till I'm dead?
No, right now so you're dead.
Yeah.
But this reminded me too that we were saying that like, what if? So say I get 2 years left, right? Full year on the podcast, talking about to die, yada yada yada. 1 year filming, producing, putting out, sponsored by Chevy, the bucket list, and where I'm dying and doing all the stuff I want to do before I die. The worst thing that could happen to me in that scenario is I outlive my diagnosis. Because then the internet's like, you goddamn faker. It's like, and then I have to issue an apology for living a little too long.
Sorry, I'm alive, guys.
You're right. The doctors were a little bit wrong. They say I have 6 more months now.
I mean, that was like when Francis faked his cancer. It's one of the great all-time stories that getting beat up by the lobsterman led to his surgery. Getting beat up by the lobsterman, subsequently trying to do cocaine, led to nose surgery, which led to the discovery of polyps, which led to a incorrect biopsy, which then they told him he had cancer, which led to him telling people at Barstool, doing a compelling podcast, which was part of why he got the job at Barstool, thereby changing the entire trajectory of his life. So getting kicked in the face having a broken nose, hanging out with a bunch of coke whores probably, and then having some shoddy doctor work led to him getting his gig.
That is
Which
wild.
led him to blogging about that dead chick.
Yeah, right.
Which led him to be fired. I mean, it's all the
led him to
butterfly,
Fox
man.
News, which led him to saying motherfuck Fox News.
And now,
What a life.
he got shot dead on the side of the road on the highway for blocking some black dude trying to get to work. I don't know. It's crazy. Life's crazy. So
You see, he really is trying to buy that armored car.
that if you need to buy an armored car to keep up with your internet content, like maybe switch gears.
little much.
Like, man, imagine if he got like shot dead. Talk about good for your career.
Great.
We should actually work Francis in as a third host the next like year or so, because he will be shot dead, and then we can be like, oh, one of our co-hosts died. Everybody come listen. Everybody come listen. Okay. Coming up later in the show, we got Rone, who joined us live from the Amsterdam house. New
birds.
Amsterdam house. Bang Bang Bird Gang, you know what the fuck it is. And of course, we'll do voicemails. First, I want to do Am I the Asshole?
First, I have to do one real quick.
Oh, okay.
It's
Go
a
ahead.
definitive you're the asshole. And what I'm about to say is mean, and I mean it. So there are these social media posts. Barstool posts them a lot.
That's a good franchise. Like, I mean it, and you like say mean things. Anyway, continue.
There is a and I don't mean this as an insult to the social team or anything like that. There are these things that get posted a lot. The most recent one that I screenshotted was from the Barstool Sportsbook. The caption is, "Which list did you land on?" And it says, "Top 10 worst gamblers according to research." 1, Frank. 2, Terrence. 3, Cody. 4, Dan. 5, Andrew. 6, Patrick. 7, Matthew. 8, Chris. 9, Evan. 10, Jack. So the question is which, and then I didn't screenshot the other one, but the other one is the 10 best gamblers, and it's 10 other first names.
Mm-hmm.
And the question is, the prompt is, which one did you land on?
Okay.
At the time of the
How do you
screenshot,
land on it? Like-
it's just your name is on the list.
Oh, okay.
If you ever commented on one of these posts and you said, "I'm on the best gamblers," or "I'm on the worst gamblers," or "My name's John, I'm in the middle, I'm not on either."
Oh, it's like, this is the stupidest post ever.
And again, it gets engagement and people do it, so it's no insult to the social team.
So it's just coincidence. Is all you're saying.
Yes, it's completely made up. Those names are made up. None of it's real.
No,
And-
they started this. The first one was on the Chicks page, and I actually love this one because
it's like red flags.
Well, it was the 10 most toxic names.
Yeah.
But that to me, so I kind of get this.
I-
if
you ever commented on it, I want you to kill yourself.
but like
that's like-
you can
that
do,
was to kill yourself.
you can do like top 10 slutty names. That's like always kind of been a thing, right? Like if you're named like Tiffany with an I, and
it's
if you're,
not always been a thing. It's a thing more recently. Like that was just the one that I
But
screenshotted.
that
and
one's
told you.
stupid because it's
They're all stupid.
Yeah,
they're all fucking idiotic. They make no sense. They're nonsense.
But-
That's what no sense means. It's all nonsense. One show at the Wilbur. That's it. It's fucking crazy.
You don't think
if you find that so like interesting that you have to I have to interact with this post with this made up post that makes no sense. It's not based in reality, Kevin.
But like some of these things can be.
No.
Like, what if you did like top 10 most wealthy names? You can do that, you know? You can do like, I was Wentworth and I was like,
sure, if you're racist because LeBron's on the list.
but you can do stereotypical names. I just don't think you could do it for gambling.
If
That's stupid.
you engage with that post, I swear to God, stop listening to this show. I fucking swear to God.
Stop listening to any show.
Find
Kill
their
yourself.
IP address. Find their IP address. Block them from ever listening to this show. Fuck you. Kill yourself.
I didn't know where you were about to go with that. Thought we were
Find
about to.
their home address. I'll go kill them myself. I don't fucking.
That's where I
find
thought we
an
were
address. IP, reality, whatever.
I would
Fucking die.
You know what I would love? John to be a fucking vigilante Dexter murderer. And he breaks in and like you're sleeping at night and he just like turns the light on and you pop out of bed and the last thing you see is John. He's got like a Assassin's Creed type knife and he just goes, "One show at the Wilbur."
Yeah. You know what list you're on now? People I killed. Top
list.
10 people I killed. Welcome, Rick.
I'm trying to find. Okay, here it is. I think. Okay, this is a good one, and it did go pretty viral. Yeah, 112,000 likes, 7,500 retweets. So this is from Am I the Asshole on Reddit.
You are the asshole if you ever commented on one of those posts.
I need the opinions of average geeks. AVG. Is that a thing? AV Geeks. Oh, AV Geeks.
Tell you what was the meanest thing ever. You looking Nick dead in the eye and asking him.
He knows these lingos. But it says
know who I am.
AV Geeks all in one word. Is that like average geeks or AV Geeks?
I think AV.
Aviation Geeks. That's what it is because we're talking.
Yeah.
Okay. I need the opinions about aviation geeks and pilots on a matter involving my wife. I am completely serious and need help. Hashtag SRS or slash SRS. I don't know what that means, but he
serious,
caps lock. Okay,
It is one way to ensure that I'm not going to take you seriously. Is saying I'm completely serious.
So it's a little bit long, but you got to hear it out. My wife and I, together for 5 years, married for 2, no kids, have an amazing, happy relationship. I can't recall a single time we've ever argued to the point of breakup or divorce. Yeah, because then you wouldn't be
break up
together.
and divorce.
That's like when people say it's the last place I looked. Yeah, no fucking kidding. You found it. The issue, however, is causing me to reconsider the health of our relationship. Since my wife and I have been together, I have worked as a manager for a restaurant chain. I am an extremely passionate aviation enthusiast in my free time. I have spent thousands of dollars on flight textbooks, sim gear, and even built my own A330 setup. Some sort of plane setup. I have never actually flown a plane or started flight training, but I have considered it for a long time. Even though my skills are not a career, I still consider myself as adept or possibly more knowledgeable than the average pilot. That I don't know if is so crazy because you can do a job. Like someone can be more informed about podcasting than me, like about the ins and outs. I just do it. You don't. But that can happen, right? So whatever. A little bit, you can big for your britches, but okay.
Right.
That being said, here's where the problem arises. My wife and I are invited to one of her male coworkers' house for a barbecue. My wife is a senior software tech for a COVID startup. What could that possibly even mean? My wife she's worked there since 2020, a lucky catch after she was laid off from her previous job due to the virus. It was my first time meeting many of her now close coworkers due to COVID and working from home. I had assumed she'd talked to them about me before, but as we were cycling through introductions, I became less sure. We make our way down the line to the host of the party, a new male hire that she has grown platonically close with. Platonic this dirt.
She gonna fuck that dude.
We exchanged casual conversation, and Greg, the host, asked me what I do for a living. My wife chimes in with, he manages a insert fast food chain. He puts the brackets. I guess he didn't want to say what the fucking, but like just say what the fucking food chain is.
Dude, go live your best life because this one is over.
So he says he manages. Let's say it's a Culver's.
It's a delicious.
Yeah.
First time ever having Culver's is strep flames.
Yeah, let's not say it's Culver's because this is painting it in a bad light.
Yeah.
Let's say this is what's the worst one out there? We don't want to burn any bridges.
It's all gold, baby.
Yeah, right. He manages a fast food chain. It certainly comes with some benefits. And he says, I'm assuming she was referring to the free food. And she said it in a voice that implied nothing was wrong with what she had said. I very quickly corrected her and told him that I'm a pilot. My wife already knows how insecure I am about my job and how much I'd rather be introduced by my hobby. I earned the title of pilot through my 500 plus hours on 500 plus hours on sim and thousands of dollars I put into my craft. I think it's incredibly disrespectful for her to not acknowledge my skills and training. Just because I don't have the title of a pilot on an overpriced piece of paper doesn't mean I'm not a pilot. I laughed it off with Greg, told him under my breath that my wife was often forgetful, which I'm sure he's realized just from working with her. Yeah, I'm sure he's totally with you and understands what's going on here. At this point, I'm fuming, but I don't go much further than exchanging some nasty glances at my wife for the rest of the night. As we pack into the car to leave, the argument starts. She feels as if I don't deserve my title as a pilot because I'm not professional. I told her she is completely insensitive to the work I've done, and she will never understand what it's like to study so much. She's currently on the couch as I type this out. Am I really the asshole for
Fantasizing about fucking the dude from
Yeah, totally.
the COVID
She's on-
startup.
Oh, she's on his couch, bro. She's on the casting couch with him, making $1,000 to $5,000 an hour. Am I the asshole for wanting to be respected? Now, you're not the asshole in a relationship for asking to be respected. That is bare minimum bottom line. Everyone should be able to do that. That's not what's happening here. You are a delusional asshole. You're not a pilot because you don't have a piece of paper. You're not a pilot because you haven't flown a fucking plane.
Yeah, dude, Muhammad Atta's more of a pilot than you are.
One show at the Wilbur. One show at the Wilbur. Corey Lytle is more of a pilot than you were.
One show.
Harrison Ford kick your ass up and down the street. dude. But, you know, dude.
Those fucking Malaysian guys. More of a pilot than you are.
At least they could take off.
One show at the Wilbur. Let's see what the verdict was on the internet.
wait. One more thing to say. First of all, I do kind of knowing PFT, like, I know it's an internet persona.
PFT?
And I've never actually, like, PFT and I, like, as people, I've never sat down and really discussed this, but I do believe he seems earnest in his tweets when he's like, I could fly. He's like, I can't land, I can't take off.
But I can fly.
I think he said, like, he could have shot down the Chinese balloon if someone took off for him. And I don't know. He see, like, again, like, him and I have never been in the bar. Like, I've never, like, so are you real about that or not? But from what I gather from the tweets, he seems like he's rather earnest. Where he's like, I can fly a plane. I can't take off or land it. But so like maybe there is something to the shit with the.
I mean, you can say that about so much. Like, if I just put you on an open road and you can push the pedal, you can drive.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, right.
Even Jackie could do that behind the wheel of the car. It's about fucking,
dude
parking and turning and maneuvering but
bro
but again, like, here's the thing: if this dude, even on his spare time, flew a plane, I would maybe even. I mean, like, here's the thing. I wish we lived in a society where you get introduced by your hobby and, like, what you like to do rather than your profession. It's just not reality.
Yeah.
Grow up, Peter Pan.
Right.
I don't.
I remember you said that. I'm glad you acknowledged that. I remember you saying that. Why might be like, say I'm a guitarist.
Yeah.
Like, are you in a band?
I think there's some value to that when you're hitting on a chick to, like, just shake up the conversation a little bit. But, like, if someone's like,
what if this guy? I mean, it's playing out right here. What if this guy was on a first date once his wife starts fucking the other guy, and he sits down on break at Checkers, and he's like, and the woman's like, so what do you do? And he's like, I'm a pilot.
So no, here's what I would say: if he, like, walks up to a girl and he's hitting on someone at a bar, and they say, "What do you do?" If I said I fly planes, I think that's acceptable.
No way,
If
he doesn't.
No.
fly
I'm
planes.
saying if you fly a plane, but you're not, like, a commercial airline pilot. If it's not your job.
Oh, I see.
But I don't know.
So I play video games.
Let's say this guy's just a fucking clown. If you owned, like, a little Cessna or something like that, and you've flown like Bill Burr flies a fucking helicopter and shit, and if you want to lead with that, and then be like, and then down the road you're like, well, my real job is I own a fucking franchise, but, like, what I do, I like to fly. But this is different. This is a boss, another coworker. You're talking about you're already talking about work life, and then someone's asking, what do you do for your husband? You're talking about work life. Also, there's such an easy way around this to be like, I am the owner of a restaurant franchise or something like that. That sounds a little more,
Which you're also not.
If you say I'm a manager of a Checkers, it's like, you're a dumb asshole. But if you say, like, this is like when we called morticians, we said like like party planning directors or whatever.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, right.
You can spin zone your job. If you are the manager of a fast food restaurant, you could be like, I am the CEO of a food distribution center. I don't know, just spice it up. But one thing you can't do is say you're a pilot if you've just been playing on the computer,
Dude,
because then at that point, I'm playing Wizards of Waverly, Hogwarts Place or whatever the fuck it's called.
done. You nailed it.
And what's it called? Hogwarts what?
Hogwarts Legacy.
Hogwarts Legacy. I got Legacy and Waverly mixed up. So the Legacy of Hogwarts Waverly Place video game. And I was just like, I'm a wizard. I'm a fucking wizard. No, you played one in a video game, bro. You played a pilot in a video game. Yeah, you did it all the fucking time. I played hundreds of hours of Zelda. I'm not a fucking knight in a magical world.
Female knight.
No,
Zelda's a girl.
she's the princess. Link is the fucking
Oh, but Link's.
Link.
Oh.
Link is the main guy. It's very
I always
confusing.
thought Link. I thought that was Zelda.
No, the other way around.
Okay.
If you didn't play it, I understand that. But
I played it.
oh, you're just dumb.
No, it's one of the few video games I played a lot.
It is funny though. Imagine like if Mario was called Princess Peach, and it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? That's not who you are.
Dude, by the way, these aviation people, these aviation flyers, these are the biggest lunatics alive. They're
We got a lot of them. ZA does it. PFT does it. It's very popular right now, right?
Bro,
In like the gaming world, I feel like all of those simulations, trains and planes, and maybe it's just because ZA does it and I like him. ZA will sit there and just go through it. Doesn't matter. ZA every day is like, I'm a tractor fucking simulating right now.
Train,
like,
yeah.
Like
Dude.
he's like sowing the corn or some shit. What are you doing, dude?
When we were in high school, I've told this story before, but we were in high school and we had this kid who lived above us who remained unnamed. And it's his actual name. I don't know why I said it. And he lived above my buddy. And he was a huge aviation gamer. Like he'd do it on real time. Like he wouldn't I guess there's like ways you can just do quick flights to play. He would do
If you're flying to fucking Paris, you're doing 8 hours.
you're doing 8 hours, right? So and he would always fly to China. He'd love like an 18-hour flight. He'd put it on autopilot during the day. Like he'd come to class.
This is a unbelievable story and one of the most disrespectful, mean things anybody's ever done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Proceed.
So you do remember it. It was and my buddy's roommate, who will remain unnamed, Harvey. Harvey was like a computer genius. Like could hack anything, all kinds of like back in the day before I even knew what hacking was. This is like 07. No. Like 05. I could graduate in 06, like 05. And he had one day this flight set up, going to Singapore, wherever, something that was 18 hours away. And he's all day just been talking about it in class. And can't wait to get back to the dorm room and fucking land the plane. I don't know, whatever the fuck you do on these things. And Harvey hacked into his computer from downstairs. And like the flight didn't land until like midnight or whatever. So we're just laying there. And Harvey goes into his software, finds a way, because I mean, this is CD-ROMs and fucking modem towers and all that stuff, and finds a way to just eject the disk. First he was setting up like chimes. So we would just lay there listening. Oh, I just almost said his last name too. Listen to like he would like set up a chime so like he would get up and check his computer, and he's a big dude. So we were in the room directly below him, and we would just hear him like get out of bed and then go and like hit two things and walk back to his computer.
Because he's like fixing the trajectory of the plane or something, like the flight.
I don't. It wasn't even like it was a computer message. It wasn't even like a video game message. So I don't know what
okay.
I don't know this world. I don't know exactly what he's doing. And once he sat back down, you'd hear again right away like ding, and he's just like. He probably did that to him like 7 times over an hour. And
That is human torture.
yeah, and we're downstairs fucking giggling our little girl, like just giggling our ass off, like, like every big plop we hear. And then finally comes time for the coup de grace. And he ejects the disc. It is, bro, we're on 17 and a half hours into the flight. just makes the CD-ROM drive pop open. The footsteps are much quicker this time. Runs over, he's like, no! He's screaming at the top of his lungs. And bro, I don't know if I've ever laughed as hard as I did. I was in absolute fucking tears.
That is the equivalent of like your Excel spreadsheet crashing without saving. That's the equivalent of losing a blog before you auto-saved. Losing a 17-hour flight.
Dude, just done. You've been talking about it all day. All day. He got cancer like 2 weeks later. I don't know why. I think they're connected.
One shot to Velvet.
If you'd only gotten a good night's sleep, that's what the doctor said.
Have you had any major letdowns in your life recently?
Can we actually beep his name now? Because that's also true.
Show at the Wilbur. Quick little DVR.
like as if beeping his name, he's gonna be listening. He's like, I wonder who he's talking about.
That's always funny. One more time here on the KFC Radio episode.
Just like one show at the Wilbur.
one show. One meal service.
One show at Austin.
The number one meal service, HelloFresh.com, where they send you all sorts of different meals. We're talking flavors that are you've got everything ranging from ethnic, unique foods down to good old fashioned Americana. We got meats, we've got vegetables, we've got spicy, we've got sweet, we've got it all. They come with meals for 2 or meals for 4 if you are a family. If you're a single guy, you can still order those and it's more food for everybody. I'm talking about things like falafel power bowls. We already talked about that. What have you had in the past? We've had tacos.
Dude, I can't
seafood
recommend
tacos,
the crispy cayenne, the crispy chicken,
crispy cashew,
crispy cayenne chicken. I think it is buffalo chicken.
There's been
you know what I skipped this week?
what?
Barramundi and Turkish spice bulgur.
Bro, I don't even know what that is.
Chicken, it's a fish. Chicken and prosciutto cordon bleu.
Oh, a little
Custard beef
prosciutto.
stuffed peppers. Coming up. Oh, wait, what day is it? Is it Wednesday? Yes, I got to edit my fucking thing. Okay. So let's pick my meals
This
for
is
the week.
how it works right
Let's pick
here,
my meals
folks.
for the week.
He's on HelloFresh in real time, picking his meals out.
I'm not going to do flautas because I don't really care for flautas, to be honest. Brown sugar.
But guess what? You don't have to have it.
Right? Brown sugar bourbon pork chops. Yeah, I'm in on that.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else we got here?
Brown sugar. Hell yeah. Pork chops, underrated meal.
Falafel was on the meal. Meatloaf a la mom. Meatloaf a la mom is fire. Takes a little long for me to cook though.
Meatloaf.
Like, that one's a little 45 minutes. That's on the longer end of it. Most of them are 20 to 30 minutes.
Some of them are even 15.
Yeah. Oh, sweet heat shrimp tempura bowls. Yeah.
I mean, listen to these. These sound like gourmet dishes at Michelin star restaurants, and you can have it right in your apartment. And if this dummy,
Pepita crusted salmon. Yeah.
if this dummy can cook them, then literally anybody can. So get your HelloFresh delivered to your house today with all the pre-portioned ingredients, all of these delicious meals. They can cook anywhere from 15 to 20 to 30 minutes. And you have-
Tilapia and scallion sriracha pesto. Yeah.
everything is fresh and healthy, and you're going to enjoy it more than delivery and like crappy canned foods that you just have sitting around your apartment. Go to HelloFresh.com.
Oh, wait. An option for next week. Crispy Parmesan chicken with garlic scallion couscous.
Couscous! You know how I do couscous. HelloFresh.com/KFC65. Promo code KFC65 for 65% off with free shipping. That's KFC65 at HelloFresh.com/KFC65. Before we get into voicemails and Rone, quick little Barstool DVR session. For a couple reasons. Number one, The Last of Us is up 60% since its first episode, which is monster. So you talk about some serious word of mouth. It's just like continuing to grow like crazy.
It's a fantastic show. This week was its weakest.
Totally. I think they knew.
It was a setup. It was a setup. Yeah.
But they also knew not only is it maybe setting up, but they know it's a come down.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
like no matter what, episode 3 was going to, or 4, whatever. 4 was going to suck after episode 3.
Yeah.
Episode 3 is going to be talked about for at least 2 weeks. So let's not even bother wasting the good material.
Right.
It's like telling a good joke while the audience is still roaring. It's like, no, wait, you got to hear this. You got to hear this. We're not going to air a good episode while everyone's still talking about Nick Offerman and the other guy.
Great point.
What's his name? He deserves.
Dude, that's fucking Murray Bartlett. No. What's his name? He's in
From-
Chippendales.
from Chippendales.
In
Yeah.
Chippendales, he's in season 1 of White Lotus.
Yes.
Murray Bartlett.
Yes, so that guy Murray and Nick are still all the talk of the town with The Last of Us. So no reason
He's
to really
fantastic.
awesome.
I
so
didn't even
good.
realize until they show the shows, the little interviews and whatnot after. I didn't even realize until after that was Murray Bartlett.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope I'm getting his name right. Can you just Google for me real quick? I believe it is that. But I didn't realize it was him until that.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit.
Right.
And then I was like, well, obviously
And
it's
you're
him.
like, wow,
Like,
this
now that
guy's
I see
fucking
it.
incredible, yeah.
But I think of him as Nick the Paola or Nick the what's his name? The dude in
Murray
Welcome to Chippendales.
I know. I just don't remember.
Oh,
that.
okay.
Yeah.
It is right, Nick.
Yeah, you got that right.
So it was just. I mean, literally, like nothing happened though. You can it was
Then
just
this one, no.
Yeah.
It was a pretty cool gunfight and cool
This is the one where she has the gun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought Joel
This
and
was the
Ellie-
first introduction of like humans trying to fuck with them, not the government and not the clickers.
I thought their interactions were great as always. They were
Pedro and her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were really good. There was a lot of like human moments, like her like thinking she's a badass and being like, and then seeing someone shot and seeing someone beg for their life was pretty interesting.
Fuck. Yeah.
I am curious to see what she's done before. When they're laying down to
Yeah.
go to bed, and it's like, is that your first
Yeah.
time? She's like, no, I don't want to talk about it.
Right.
I was like, all right.
I like all her shit of like, bro, I don't know how to fucking put on a seatbelt. I've never been in a car before or whatever. Like all the things that you take for granted. They are airing this week's episode tomorrow on Friday night as to not run into the Super Bowl, which I think is a smart play. But I was thinking about last year's Super Bowl, and to put that in perspective, Euphoria was running at the time, and they just said, "Fuck it, we're going on Sunday night."
It was bigger. Right?
And they had a bigger. They went up, I think either 25 or 40% that week. Like week to week, it was up like 25%, and that episode was up 40% from like the original, like the first episode of the season. So like it aired at 9:00, like late in the Super Bowl, and like millions of people flipped over. That's wild. And a lot of people were talking about demographics in that, like The Last of
That's a
Us.
good point.
The Last of Us is probably going to be typically men, video gamers, action fans.
Euphoria's definitely a younger audience,
But-
a younger female.
True.
Female.
Totally. But the Super Bowl is like, I guess you could be like, you're at your family's house for a Super Bowl and like, I'm going to run upstairs and watch Euphoria. But everybody watches the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
100 million people watch the Super Bowl.
Is that what it is? 100?
Yeah. But you know what's interesting? It's been 100 for like 25 years.
Really?
It's like between 90 and like low 100s, 95, 99, 100, 92, 96. It fluctuates by like 10 million.
Those are the Brady years. It's about to dip.
Isn't that weird though? Like you would think it would just like keep going, but I guess that's what's actually crazy. I think that they've topped out. Because if you think about it, let's say there's like 300 million people in the United States, right? I don't know, 400, 300, 400. I don't know how many babies there are, but like you got to cut out like 100 million people who are like, they can't watch TV.
True.
And then you cut out, this, that, the other thing. And it's probably like, there's probably like,
So 100% of the able-bodied people are watching
right,
the Super Bowl.
right.
Yeah.
It's
a
crazy.
Great point. Yeah.
So I don't know how much demos really matter. I mean, it does matter, but anyway, just to go up toe to toe, like that's where I don't think people understand. Euphoria has a chance, I think, to be the biggest TV show of
I
all
definitely
time.
didn't understand that. I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Like
I
it's-
saw your tweet about it the other day.
Yeah.
I did not know. I didn't
Like
know it
the
until then.
numbers they were putting up, it was like the first ever to do this and the most ever to do that.
I've
And-
still never seen an episode. I've never seen 2 seconds of
Don't do
Euphoria.
it. Don't do it. It's terrible.
Really?
No, it's great, but it's terrible. It's so anxiety inspiring, and like it's like kids doing things they shouldn't. And
I think part of that is because of your kids. I would
probably,
I wonder if I would.
but
have
I
the
don't
same-
know. Were you were telling me? Don't you like not like it because
I love it.
You loved it.
I
Some-
do like shows that give me anxiety though. That's like
Oh, it's right. You're
Freak
like,
show.
Uncut Gems is your favorite
Yeah,
movie. You
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
weirdo.
somebody I was talking to who was young was like, nah, it's just like this person is hiding a secret they're all hiding secrets. And this guy's an addict, and this guy's about to fucking die, and he's got a gun to his head. And it's very just like, oh my God. I do think having kids definitely makes it like, oh shit. But it really does have a chance to be like the biggest fucking show of all time. Although Zendaya's like taking a break from it to do other things, and so you see how that plans out, because it is hard to have a superstar on your TV show, which brings us to Yellowstone, which Costner is done. He's out on Yellowstone, and I believe rather unceremoniously. Like, I think it's kind of run its course. We're talking about next season will be 6.
Right? Yeah.
But
It's a lot of seasons for prestige television. That's a lot.
listen to this. So the exact fucking number was like the original agreement. Okay. So sources, this was from Deadline, and they said that they are moving on to end their new current show. And the reason is that Costner originally limited himself to 65 days of shooting a year. That was his original contract. And then he said,
So dope, dude.
then
I'm working 2 months and that's it.
listen to this, it gets much better though. That was for like the part 1 of season 5 or season 6 or something like that. The second batch, so in past seasons it was 65. Then for the first part of the current season, he said, I'm only shooting for 50 days. And then for the second batch of the 5th season, he said, I only want to shoot for a week.
A week?
A week.
God damn, dude.
That's cocky.
God damn.
That is cocky.
I'll give you a week.
So that created problems. They said it was a source of frustration for Taylor Sheridan, who is the showrunner, and it is apparently causing morale problems with the other stars. I guess so. Costner's also directing and starring in a multi-part Western epic called Horizon, which he co-wrote with someone else and landed at Warner Brothers. So he's got this other thing going on, similar, but he's probably like, I'm making the bag for that one because I'm the owner of that shit. So I'll give you a week about that. So they said, peace. We're starting a spinoff. They're going to end Yellowstone. I think they haven't really said whether it's going to be this season or one more season, but it's going to end, and they're going to do another spinoff with Matthew McConaughey. Just be like, okay, we'll go get the other, like another one. So now they've got Costner, who started Yellowstone. They spun off to do 1883 that had Sam Elliott and Tim McGraw and Faith Hill. Then they did 1923 with Harrison Ford, and now they're going to go get Matt McConaughey. To have Costner, McConaughey, and Harrison Ford in your television series in like a 5-year span is fucking nuts.
By the way, Taylor Sheridan also does 2 other shows that star Sly Stallone and Jeremy Renner.
Jeremy Renner and episode with Kyle Chandler. And what I love about him, they also said a part of the frustration with Costner and him was that he doesn't do rewrites. And Taylor Sheridan does not do rewrites. I read a little bit about with Costner too, where he was like, yeah, there were parts that I was like kind of frustrated with and didn't like. Them's the rules. Taylor Sheridan's just like, nope, this is how it's going to go, which is pretty fucking baller to say to anybody. When you're saying it to Costner and McConaughey and Harrison Ford, fucking awesome.
He did it. I believe his season 2 contract, Taylor Sheridan's with Paramount, they forced him or begged him and he acquiesced, whatever it is. He had a writing staff for season 2, I believe. And then season 1 he wrote alone. Season 2 writing staff. Season 3 he was like, no more collaboration. I'm
doing it myself.
He's like, take that out of my contract. I will not be having a writer's room. Which I don't really agree with.
I was gonna say I respect like the fuck you, I'll do it myself. But as we've seen the writing decline, it's like maybe you should have had a writing staff.
I used to listen to a podcast called The Writer's Room. It's Craig Mazin and Michael Jam. Craig Mazin's the one adapting The Last of Us. And their big thing in it, they always said, they're like, the show is in the rewrites. It's never, always funnier. It's always better. Like,
really?
Yeah.
I completely agree with that.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Absolutely. And they said like when they got people working on it, it would like really boost.
Well, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Like,
I mean,
I'm thinking of a rewrite that I do. Like, I think if I were to write something be it a script or a blog or just an article of some sort, any writing piece, when I do it and then I like sit on it and I add some and I change this and I change that, that's one thing. I find it's just, maybe it's because all the writing we've ever done, granted we're talking about apples and oranges with off the cuff comedy blogs versus scripts and shit, but I find it like I could never co-write a blog. I'd be like, no, I'm doing this. This is my blog,
but that's a completely different thing,
right?
But
it isn't. Like if I had like a framework that I liked, and
it's not I wouldn't think it's co-writing because like I feel like we've co-written blogs in the sense like we talk about a topic. And I, to be honest, I used to do it with Keith Moore, where like we like G-chat about
kind
something,
of flesh out your jokes,
and he'd be like, "Oh, can I use that line?" I'd be like, take that.
I mean, I guess if that's what we're talking about, then yes, I agree with that. I'm thinking more though, if I'm writing a script and I'm like, all right, and then like John's gonna fucking get shot and killed, and like the writer's room is like, no, we're gonna keep him alive. Like that's like a major difference.
Yeah,
of
that's
opinion.
a huge difference.
And it's like if it's my show, I don't care if everybody agrees. Like this is what we're doing, you know. But I don't know. I don't know how those things work. If like a whole group of writers is like, no, we should do it this way. Do you listen to them? Do you not? Like, you know?
Yeah, you have to be pretty passionate,
and you got to be like the fucking man. You got to have your gut better be correct. Right. Taylor Sheridan's riding a hot streak, you know. Like I guess I think that can be. I feel like season 1 of Yellowstone was very True Detective, Nick Pizzolatto-esque, where it was like he's always wanted to do something like this, and he had a lot of great ideas. And then even like the next couple seasons,
I mean, like it's not like it was like a project he's been working on for a long time. Like he has 4 other great. Like, he has like 4 of the best movies of the last decade.
That is a good point. Yeah. That is true.
They're all comparable. They're all like very like
Western
cowboy. They're cowboy in different environments.
Yeah,
like Jeremy Renner's a cowboy in Wind River.
Right.
Fucking what's his name?
Sicario is not really cowboy.
It's cowboy-ish. Like fucking what's his name? Kind of a cowboy.
Yeah,
it's not Del Toro,
but it's also more.
Yeah,
like,
Benicio Del Toro.
Yeah,
he's kind of cowboy-ish. Where it's like everything is kind of. I mean, everyone's a cowboy.
And, everything is pretty much a Western. But not like a cowboy Western. I mean, like literally, like the West of the United States.
Yeah, and I also think the most telling thing with the Taylor Sheridan project is like the environment, the landscape is a character.
Yes,
like in Sicario, in Wind River, in Yellowstone.
I mean, Yellowstone. It's like the whole premise. Is, I read this article on Harrison Ford too. By the way, if you didn't already think Harrison Ford was the man, I feel like Harrison Ford's pretty well liked.
Yeah,
one of the most universally liked guys. This article is fucking awesome. It was from I think the Hollywood Reporter, and he's just the man. And he did like a full sit down, and he was just like, "What the fuck do you guys want?" And he's just the boss. Like picked up and moved to Wyoming, and was just like, "Don't care." Like, I'm not going to be in Hollywood. Don't care. Him and Callista Flockhart live out there. And he's doing Shrinkage. Shrinking.
Solid show. Very good show.
1923. And he's doing Indiana Jones. And they were like, why like so much work? He was like, I was fucking bored in the pandemic. I had to do some shit. I need to get going. Just a cool, like, genuinely badass dude, which I think we already kind of knew. Also was running lines and helping people on the auditions and on the early set of Star Wars. And then George Lucas was like, wait a minute, I think like you should just be Han Solo. And he was like, oh, okay, cool.
They're saying the same thing with like when Kutcher was on, like, it can't be that way with everybody. I guess it's not with everybody. It's like,
but it seems like with so many,
you hear those
people.
stories, and you're like,
there's 10 million ones that were like, I did the audition, and they fucking
went on 10,000 auditions. I lost 1 million jobs, and like,
and then a couple gave it to me.
Yeah, you're Kelso. You're Han Solo.
Yeah, fucking wild. God bless you. Thank you. One show at the Wilbur.
And Austin.
But
by the way, my buddy replied about the Friday night 16-year-old birthday party. I said, "Did you want to be the hot one or the ugly one?" He said, "I just didn't want to be the creepy one since only one person there knew me besides you." So I guess it makes sense.
Say it again.
I just didn't want to be the creepy one since only one person there knew me besides you.
All right, let's do some voicemails.
Yeah. Speaking of DVR, I recommend Poker Face. Solid.
Poker Face.
Probably why I described
Poker
Katie.
Face.
Katie hit my line. Tell Ralph hit my line.
Hey, Drake.
The Natasha Lyonne on Peacock. It's this is written by the way, the Taylor Sheridan stuff I'm about to say, fucking with how Game of Thrones is expanding to new universes, fucking everything's owning your IP. Just own your IP. That's the only advice I can give to everybody. Own your IP.
Coming from two guys who don't own their IP.
Coming from two guys who don't own their IP.
Coming from a guy whose IP is his own fucking initials that he does not own.
Like everything, it just universes like sprawl off now. That's what they do. There's like fucking 7 spin-offs.
Just hold. Yeah. Put it this way: if some company values your shit enough to be like, we need to own that name, then it's probably good enough that you don't. Then you can do it on your end. Yeah, yeah. It's like you're probably tempted to be like, okay, fine. Yeah, I'll get $1 million contract. Okay, but if a big company wants to own it, that's probably because they can make $10 million off it. So fucking keep that shit to yourself. Might take a little longer, but in the long run, you'll have 100% of the profits. Keep your IP.
There was definitely another one that was just like expanding out of the spin-offs. I can't think of it. But this is also one. This isn't really a spin-off, but it's a comparable show that he keeps writing. This is Ryan Johnson. Knives Out, Glass Onion. Poker Face is his new show.
That's also American Horror Story and all that? No.
That's Ryan Murphy.
Ryan Murphy.
It's with Natasha Lyonne, where she's kind of like a human lie detector, kind of like fucking Benoit Blanc. Like it's the same type character show. It's good. What I like about it, which is what I dislike about most shows that are comparable, is that it is like every episode has a beginning and an end. Like there is a storyline, like fucking Criminal Minds, like SVU, like it is
the procedural type.
There
shit.
are things that are happening in the background, and if you watch them all in order,
those are a good show. The overarching.
But you could just watch an episode and be like, okay, it was like what do I need to tell you about Poker Face? If I put on episode 7, she can tell when people are lying. She's a great poker player. She's just
brother.
Knows when people are lying.
I'm watching Lone Star 911. You don't have to talk to me about these type of setups. I know
that, and I almost like it almost feels like mean to say like, no, it's not like that.
Yeah,
it's a Peacock,
right,
procedural.
Right.
It's different. It's nice television. Like, you don't feel like it's coming up. That's basically it could be on CBS. It could be on Fox. But
I actually miss. Part of me really. I get very sad when I'm like with my kids and they're like playing, they're like watching on their tablets and we're putting on demand every movie and TV show and they have everything at their fingertips. And I just have like such fond memories of like at night after school, did my homework, we had dinner, and then it's like 7, 8 o'clock, and we would all just watch like NBC.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. Because this happened to me. I think maybe this past Sunday was the first time I watched The Last of Us like on time. I think I've watched it most Sunday nights. Episode 3, I actually didn't watch it until like Wednesday. Somehow didn't get spoiled, but like I've watched it Sunday night at some point, basically every week. This is the first one where I was like 9 o'clock, HBO Max, let's go. And even then, I don't have at 9 o'clock hit play. Like the moment it opened, I was in, boom, on. Even then, I missed and didn't feel the shared experience that TV usually brings you, that live TV brings you.
You missed. So wait, you were watching it on time.
But even then, I was like, people are probably 10 seconds behind.
Right.
Everything, like it's even everyone who started, we're not quite on together, and like that sucks.
Yeah, no, it does.
And I even feel it now watching regular sports because I stream my sports. I have cable, but I don't set up cable boxes because I have a fucking Spectrum app. So like even my sports are like 10 seconds behind, and I don't really feel like I'm doing anything with everyone anymore.
I miss. Finally gave in. Like I used to keep cable just for that 10-second delay.
Yeah.
I wanted sports in exact real time. And then I was like, but wait, I'm one of the only few ones who do.
Right.
So then who cares anymore? So I kind of gave in to watching on streaming. And yeah, I mean, I
There's
don't know.
a strange
There-
feeling.
there
to it.
was
Like, it
just-
shouldn't matter,
but it does,
like,
yeah.
It's like I'm not doing this with the whole world right now.
I know.
We're all.
I'm
on
not
our
even
own
talking,
specific-
and like more specific than that. It's just like I used to watch like me, my mom, my brother, my sister when she got old enough, like my dad. We would just watch shows together.
Yeah, right,
It was like 7:00 was like we would watch Star Trek together, and then my bedtime would be like 8:30. So whatever that 8:00 Friends or whatever the sitcom was, we would like watch that together. And we all were sitting together and watching it. And it was like this family fun experience. And now it's like, I put a movie on for Shay. Keegan has his headphones on to play his video game because he doesn't like the movie that's on. And someone's on their phone. It's just like, all right, well, I don't know. Everyone's happy, but it doesn't feel like you're doing it together.
Yeah.
Like to do it together. You all react together and you're watching it together. And
It's why I know you're not a fan of this. But like, that's why I hate when I'm watching someone they're on their phone. Like, we're watching fucking fuck around TV. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
But I'm like, no, like let's fucking. You're right. Nothing's really happening in this scene right now. But like that's adding tension. That's like
Yeah.
wait for the next thing. Like
Yeah.
When you can just do that. And I've worked at trying to do that where I can just get rid of my phone when I'm watching because it is like even when something's slow, there's a reason it's slow.
Yeah,
the person who's
you're
directing, the
missing.
person
You're
who
gonna
wrote it
ask me a question in 5 minutes because you're not watching right now.
is doing that even if it's not a question, it's just like that's intentionally affecting your energy,
Right.
and your
the,
attitude.
the big twist at the end is not going to have the same effect because you didn't.
For the slow parts.
Yeah.
The slow parts are like the part that get you
Totally.
tense. Like it's,
Totally.
It is.
And you know what? I usually hate this because it's so dramatic and stupid, and I feel like do whatever you want. But everyone's circulating the pictures of Jordan's last jumper and LeBron's record-breaking jumper, and it's like everyone was enjoying the moment. Everyone had their cameras out, and I'm kind of like, I don't know, fucking film it. You want to be able to go home and show it to somebody,
Yeah.
But I did kind of come around on it. where it's
TNT's
like-
got the cameras.
Yeah,
You're
that's the
fucking
thing. Like
fine
you're
with
gonna have, like I think what I saw was a TV producer, director, cameraman, whatever, quote tweet it being like, "I promise you, we'll have all the pictures."
Right.
I don't care. You can do what you want, but
I've never been that person.
I've never filmed a shot at like a moment for a game, unless I was like, I gotta get this for Instagram or something. But
we're
like,
coming from a different angle than most people. Like we usually have someone at the game filming us.
yeah, that's true
So
too.
it's pretty different for us to
I
talk
just,
about it.
there is something like, I remember I was at the game, Mets trying to get into the playoffs in 2008. They lost and they didn't, but Beltran hit a big home run. And in the moment, like it was gone from the second it hit the bat. And I just turned and like hugged my friend around his waist while he was jumping up and down and beers were flying. And it's like, now we would be like, oh, well, like, get off me. I'm filming. I'm filming. It's just, it is.
It's
do
old
think
man
it's-
shit, but it is like it was different. It was
and it was better.
I personally, it was better.
You know what I love too? The same podcast I recommended to Rone. You'll hear on this interview. It's called Reflections of a DJ, the Road podcast, ROAD, and it's got a handful of DJs, and they have all these hip hop people on, and these guys are like Vegas DJs now, and they were like, the biggest hits in the club right now are all old, like 2000s hip hop.
Really?
And they were like, the new shit, the people don't like it in the club. And that's fine. You can make all sorts of different kind of music, but like hits used to be like, I need to hear this when I'm out at the club. And they're like, Drake and like 21 Savage is like the only thing that we play. Otherwise, it's like Bad Bunny with like Latin shit and then all old hits.
Bad Bunny's got to be the most famous person in the world who I have like really no idea.
No idea. He's the most famous person I have.
Dude,
no
until
idea.
that picture with Taylor, I can recognize him now because he's fucking rubbing up on my girl. But until those pictures with Taylor Swift,
Smash.
I had no. I knew the name, obviously.
That's one of those guys. I
But-
mean, it's different. There is a language and a country thing going on here. Like, he's not an American star. He's a crossover star, but he's from, I think, South America. But like, if you were to say like the name like Bad Bunny, all of our audience would be like, I don't even know who that is.
Right.
And it's like, well,
I couldn't tell you a song. I obviously know the name.
no, if you would know them,
Yeah,
if
if
you
you
heard
played me a
them.
song, you'd be like, this
but
is
I
Bad
don't
Bunny.
know
I'm like,
the
oh, shit, I
title.
know that song. But
agreed.
yeah, I couldn't tell you a song.
But he is like apparently like the only thing that's currently moving like any crowds in the club scene. So I think there's
That's
something.
the one show in the Wilbur.
I just do think I've been old man yelling it at the cloud about new rap, and I genuinely think when we get a little bit of distance from it, I think it's going to be the correct take. that the music being produced now is not like timeless, fun, good hits.
Right.
Like in the moment, people are like, this is dope. And then it's like, but where do you listen to it at the club, at the bar, in the car? Like, no, not really. Where do you listen to it? It's just on your TikTok, like shit like that. I do think it'll genuinely end up being like, oh, these guys used to put out like hits that were, you did it all. You had the introspective one, you had the pop one, you had the gangster one, and you had the club one. And now I don't even know what the fuck it is. And that sounds like old man yelling, but I think in the long run, it will actually be like a subjectively correct or objectively correct take. Voicemails. Let's go.
KFC Fights crew, got a quick question for you. So if you could get rid of any crime in the world, what would it be? The only catch is, in order to get rid of that crime, you have to commit the crime. So
Love it. Love it.
Dude.
All-time question.
What a great fucking question, dude. Ladies, sorry, you're on your own. Get the mace.
I mean, that is crazy to think. Like, there's going to be one more victim, and then no one will ever.
That's a great.
No one will ever get R-worded.
Ladies,
again.
I'd love to be able to help you out. I wouldn't be able to get it up.
I know that's it's hard to rate people, isn't it? It's difficult.
I don't think I'm physically capable of it. Sorry, I apologize.
And no loopholes here. It's got to be really, really committed. I mean, my only loophole might
I
be
could do a murder.
Like, you want to die, maybe I'll kill you,
yeah.
and then it's like no one else gets killed again.
No, I was thinking just like a fucking person I don't like.
God, that's awesome. That is so good. Because it's like,
See, dude, like, here's the deal. Murder might be my only option. I'd like to do something more smart.
most smarter, please.
This is my point. I'd like to do something like white collar, where I like stole a bunch of money, but I don't have the capabilities to.
See, no, I don't care about that. Yes, you're right. But also, I don't care if people continue to commit white collar crime.
No, me neither.
What I want to stop is the bad stuff.
Yeah, I guess murder is really my only option. I can't. I'm not smart enough to rob.
I
I'm not smart
would-
enough to
Man, wouldn't it be great? Oh, God.
Isn't suicide technically illegal?
No, it's immoral. Oh, is it? No, it's. I mean, you don't get into heaven. It's like being
No,
gay.
I
Like,
want-
it's legal, but
I want
it's,
people-
but God's gonna be pissed.
Either way, I want people to be able to kill themselves. Like,
Yeah.
You should also be able to like cash into your life insurance if you kill yourself somehow. Like,
Yeah, you should definitely get a payout still.
I'll tell.
You got some balls on you, bro.
Yeah.
I'll send your daughter to college.
Yeah. I mean, if you ask me, I mean, this is so bad, but like, if there's one thing, you give me a genie and I can, do one thing with it, I would put an end to school shooter.
That's just murder. I don't think that counts. You know, you can't. You have to stop murder.
Yeah, you went way more specific.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The other
well-
murders can still happen.
Yeah. So, but
more
you know what
horrific
I
murder,
mean?
sure,
Like,
but it's
I
murder.
guess so, yeah. But it's like, it just seems cheap that like, if you kill one person, that you also get rid of like mass murders.
Yeah,
I feel like you got to do the worst of the crime.
Yeah, that's true. Like
to stop the
terrorist
any of it.
attacks. Like,
yeah,
that doesn't.
Right.
You kill one homeless guy, that doesn't stop terrorist attacks.
That's what I mean.
Okay.
So like,
yeah, I'm with you on that.
I would, but like,
Okay, so yeah,
I gotta go.
fucking light up PS 118. Kevin, tears in his eyes like that Wesley Snipes gif. Like,
God damn, dude. You know what this is? This is
bro, can you Google what school Arthur went to in Hey Arthur?
Hey Arthur, what's Hey Arnold?
Hey Arnold, can you Google what school Arnold went to? I don't
Is
know
it
where
PS
PS 118
118
came from.
It,
It's the
it
only
might
time-
be. That would be an awesome poll from the back of your brain if it was
118.
118. Yes.
118.
Yeah, 118.
118.
Yeah.
What are you?
Why
a
did you
fucking
say it
moron?
like that?
God, we're so entertaining. One show at the Wilbur.
That was crazy.
Oh,
PS,
yeah, we forgot to
PS
talk about
11.8.
That's, by the way, that's fucking crazy that I just pulled that and that I was like, I bet that was from Hey
Yeah,
Arnold.
yeah, you know
That's
it.
fucking nuts. I'm
know
sitting
it.
right back down, Nick. Sorry.
Do you, like, could you do that though? Could you like shoot up a school?
I don't think I could do that. I think it'd be pretty hard.
But like,
I'm one of those weird guys.
You know what it needs to be though? It's
doesn't like
very,
to kill
it's very
kids.
like Dan Soder and Kaylee Anthony. Like you, if you can find the right one, I just need a school of like bad people.
Yeah.
There's got to be a school of like prisoners, like already like murders in prison who are like out of class. And I can kill them all. And
That's
be
a
like,
loophole,
that counts.
bro.
That counts. That
Nah,
counts.
dude, you gotta kill some kid. Dude, some kid's gonna be learning new math and he's gonna be like, thank you. This is so stupid.
Count by tens and add the extras.
Thank fucking God.
Just put me out of my
mom's
misery.
been crying every night trying to learn this. Oh, Dad punched a mirror. Doesn't make sense.
It really doesn't. It really fucking doesn't. Man. All right. I mean, other things.
I would terror attack somewhere that sucks.
Yo, that's good.
Yeah, but
Like-
see, I'm not smart enough to pull that off either. I'd go in there. I'd be like, show up with a gun. I'd be like, this is a terrorist attack.
Does everyone hear this? This counts as terrorism. If you were to like
like some fucking Eastern European country.
If you were
definitely
to-
it would be white people.
if
'cause,
you
like,
were to kamikaze,
I don't want to get I don't want to get a hate crime too. Hate crimes can keep happening.
Oh,
I don't want to accidentally end those.
you definitely want it to be white people.
I want to be white people, so it's like it's not a hate crime.
Got it.
Hate crime.
But you would-
keep running
you-
those up. I'm at the fucking hearing afterwards. Like, and just to be clear, this was not a hate crime. If there are any genies listening, like, sir, do not try and do the insane defense. Like, there's not. I was very sane, but if there happens to be a magical genie in the room, that was nothing to do with race. Hate crimes keep happening.
What's like? Is there a middle of the road one? Because that's what you do with the like the sex, and then for someone dies, you usually decide: is it someone I want to have sex with, or is it someone I want to kill?
Right.
So is there like a crime you want to commit that then it's like I get to? No, I guess it doesn't really play. Is there some middle of the road one though that you were like, would I be the last bank robber ever? But again, I can't do that. It's got to be a crime you
Robert
can
Redford
pull
movie.
off. The last bank robber ever.
I'm just thinking that because the old man in the gun actually is.
Yeah. What's one?
Stalking.
That's you know what?
That's a fun one.
You know what? That's what I would do.
You'd stalk someone?
There are two causes.
I'd like eat stalk someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are two causes in this world I care about the most, and from like shitty things in the world, and it is school shootings, and it is fucking stalking people, cyber stalking people,
Cyber fucking
and their
people, yeah.
and like their family, and I would do that to somebody because it's like horrible, but it's not like murder or rape or something truly terrible. Also, I would pick a shitty person.
Yeah, dude, that's a great one.
I have some candidates in mind that would be like, I'm going to do this to you. And as much like it's going to hurt and it's going to suck. And I'm crazy for it. But you kind of deserve it. And then no one else alive
Never
ever gets
happens
tortured
again.
by this again. No one else has to deal with fake numbers and apps that change your phone numbers and harassing with like their family members and exes and current relationships, all that shit.
It's a great one. I obviously
That's
stand
the
with
real-
you pretty in lockstep on this cause. And
Because like we're not gonna shoot up a school.
sorry,
We're not gonna rape anybody. Sorry, I'm just not that.
Okay.
I'm not that much of a hero. I'm not raping anybody. Okay. But I could cyber stalk someone, and I would hate myself for it.
But you can do that from the couch. Like that's fucking
Yeah.
no
Yeah,
problem.
I will cyber stalk Rico Bosco. Like eye for an eye, he deserves it, right? And then no one else ever has to happen that happen again. I will. That's
But
the
here's
cross
the
I shall
deal.
bear.
Yeah, and I'm totally with you. But what happens to those people who are like cyber stalking type folks? Because they have to have an outlet somewhere. So what are they going to do next? They're just going to kill us?
Oh, this could be one of those things like the butterfly effect.
like take the fucking random text message at 2 a.m. kind of deal.
What's it called? It's a little Twilight Zone where it's
Yeah.
like you wish for one thing and then the outcome's worse. You know?
Because someone who does that, and we obviously, there are some people you know who we're talking about. There are others you don't.
Yeah.
And like there is something wrong with you.
And they need to.
like if you called me today and you were like, yo, dude, I just fucking killed somebody. I would go, damn, like what'd they do?
We gotta hide the
like
bag.
why?
We
Like
gotta
what
bury
happened? Like I'd have questions. If you call me and you're like, just so you know, for the past year, I've been cyber stalking and harassing, my coworker's wife, whoever it may be. I would have no questions. My one question would be, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, you are
Like, there's-
dumb dickhead.
There are justifications for murder.
There's
There is no
none.
justification for
None.
that.
There really is none. Like, there's no just version of it where it's like, well, they did it to this person or me. It's like, well, then fine. You should like call them out or be an asshole or
Yeah.
whatever, but don't do it back to them.
Right.
Yeah, the only justification. would be-
I've had the chance where I've been like, I know they're doing this. I might do it back. And I was like, I'm not a fucking psychopath, so I'm not doing
yeah,
that.
it's do unto others sort of shit. The only justification would be I'm stopping it from ever happening again in this world.
That's a great one. That's a great poll. That's like PS 118 or 118, as they say. No, what'd you say? How'd you say?
He said 118. 11-8. Next up.
Should we also just mention that Pav stuck a handful of Tylenol?
Yeah,
in
that's- I
bags?
forgot
Oh,
earlier.
that's right.
That's why.
So I forgot. So Pavs earlier today goes, oh guys, I just took 4 Tylenol PMs. It was
At like 10 o'clock.
It was like noon.
It
Yo,
was dark in my hotel room. I just saw Tylenol in my bag, and I just took.
are you legit like?
I've never felt this. I feel like I'm not hallucinating, just like
Yeah,
floating.
it's kind of fun. You should go back to the hotel and jerk off. That's what I would do.
There's like 10,000 beds upstairs. Go to bed.
I honestly would if
There's
I were you.
10,000
I mean,
beds down
it-
here too.
It is.
Like 5 rooms.
Back up, so I'm trying to let it get.
You might die, to be honest. 2 is tough. 4 is like, see you on Monday, bro.
Dude, I do that. I do it every morning. I have like all my pill bottles, like vitamins, medicine, fish oil, fucking take vitamin D, vitamin E. I got all the bitches. And I have my melatonin right there. And every single morning, I'm like, you thought you were gonna get me. Not today, motherfucker.
Nope.
Not the last bank robber ever. You have to wake up pretty early in the morning to get me. But it's gonna get me one day. I'm gonna take melatonin and be like, fuck, we have an interview. Fuck, we have
Yeah.
to do this. And I'm gonna be struggle bussing. But
Even Melly can fuck you up. Like Tylenol PM is like Ambien. It's it's designed. It's a fucking tranquilizer dart to the neck. Wait, pull water out.
You probably feel like what Quaaludes
Yeah,
did to people.
yeah. You're gonna be like
Quaaludes,
Leo.
anyone who's like ever taken Quaaludes is like, it's not like Tylenol PM.
Wasn't the point of it though? It was supposed to put people to sleep, and as long as you fought it, that's when the shit.
The fun was
I actually have no idea what that.
Quaaludes. God, I would love
I
to
know
do
too
that
much about
before
Quaaludes.
we die. Be a fun one.
All right, what's up, gang? I had heard in the last episode that you had mentioned that Pavs went to Oswego, so I would like to add.
Pavs
my own
went to South
Oswego
Carolina.
story.
I said
So,
Oswego, though.
I went to school in
He also went to a
DC,
SUNY.
and
You in Binghamton?
so like the way that GroupMe works is that they go through Facebook to get your contacts, so they go like friend of a friend. So like basically like if I'm friends with you and you're friends with some guy named Derek, I can then add Derek. You know what I mean? Easy enough. But I get added to this group of Oswego kids, and they add somebody with my last name, and thinking that it's that kid and not me. And I basically spent like 4 months pretending that I was that kid. And like anytime they would message me, I'd be like, all right, word. It's like, oh, miss you guys, love you guys, like can't wait for tonight, like shit like that, you know, just playing into the character, I guess. It's some real Dennis Reynolds shit. But
Guess what, bro? You can't do this anymore because we just
eventually
committed a crime to stop
I get
it
a
forever.
message adding me, being like, bro, I can't believe you fucking did that shit. Like, next time I see you, I'm gonna beat your ass. And I'm like, I could have played into it more. I kind of wish I did, but I was just like, hey, by the way, this isn't me. This is me. This isn't your friend. So sorry about that. And they were like, yo, what the fuck? Like, get this kid out of here. And I was like, I was hungover on a Sunday. I was like, yeah, whatever. Get me out of here. And then they added me back to the group chat, and they were like, we like you more than the other kid that we thought you were. So you're still in. I'm still in the group chat to this day. I'm wondering if you guys have ever had any sort of like big time mix up like that, or anything regarding like Kevin. Obviously, like getting added as like a KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken account like 6 times a day, but
That's so fun.
I don't know.
I love getting the fucking KFC. They're always Indian.
Yeah, it is. It's weird. It's always.
And they're always complaining about their chicken. And they always believe it's real. They always think it's me. I'm one of them.
You also, there's a guy named Kevin Clancy who's a referee for
Yeah.
the Hearts, I think. And,
Yeah. He got big
and-
time, like almost
he's-
killed, right?
Dude, he's always in trouble. And
Yeah,
every
he
time
sucks.
I
He
get
sucks at
Google
refereeing.
alerts, I get Google alerts for you too. And sometimes I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, sometimes like
And
the
it's
name
just
Kevin
this
Clancy
other
is like
dude.
trending in Europe
Yeah.
because like this ref blew another call.
Oh,
and, and
really?
people are like, fuck Kevin Clancy. I hope he burns in fucking hell.
No
Put
way,
this
really?
lad in the dirt.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
that.
it's very
Oh,
funny.
yeah. They think
this
he's
is
like
crazy.
throwing games.
I feel like this happened. Either this
This is
happened,
borderline what we just talked about.
but this is more good-hearted. I feel like.
It's more good-hearted,
Hard,
but it's
clean
still
fun.
it's of the same
But did we
vein.
know, or did we do this, or did we know someone did this, or was this one of our movie ideas? I think this was one of our rom-com ideas, where someone is like on the group, what he described, where it's like, wasn't there one where? Yes.
You're talking
Where
about
the
My
guy,
Wingman?
yeah. The guy
No,
gives out
not
the
My Wingman.
number, and it's just him. He's talking to the girl, wingmanning for himself.
Oh, it is actually. Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
Wingman. But
Yeah.
that I was thinking of group chat and stuff like that. Okay,
Yeah.
no, I see what you're saying.
What was that? It was that a guy got a number. This girl forgot that she like met him or something.
He was
like
a
that.
bartender and he also
Right.
worked at the same company, sir.
Right. And so he would come into the bar, she would come into the bar
And he
and
looked
talk
like
about
he
the
wore
guy.
glasses there
Yeah.
or whatever, like super bit and shit.
And he would kind of like get like it was reconnaissance almost to figure out how
Yeah.
to act when he was the fucking accountant by day or whatever.
Right.
So that was more in person, I guess, than phone number. But I thought there was an element of like they had a burner phone or something. They were like, yeah, you should definitely date that guy, and then you come over here and do that.
I think there was something too. I forget.
We got to go back and re-listen to that episode and write our scripts. We can start writing our movies.
We we had like a
had, like,
writer's
10
room
movies.
that like we never put out. It was just us three actually like fleshing that out that I have on a hard drive somewhere.
Really?
Yeah.
Love that.
We spent like 45 minutes just talking through like all.
That's the next level.
yeah.
Making movie scripts,
Yeah.
movie ideas. You know, we're not gonna like write movies. Come on.
I think out free ideas. That's what KFC rated.
This is completely crazy, but getting invited back in. Is
Yeah,
awesome.
that's like validation. All right, I wasn't
That's-
crazy. Or I am, and they just like crazy people.
You know what? What if you could have like OnlyFans is like, you want like the connection and shit. Like, what if you did that? Like our group chat sucks. We need someone to liven it up, and you hire somebody. Hire him. It's almost like when people get like a cameo for like their bachelor party.
Yeah.
It's like let's get that our favorite fucking podcaster in the group chat for the bachelor party weekend.
You hire a hype boy.
Like let's get the send us your best memes, like get the gifts going, get the good jokes going. We need some life in this fucking group chat. We're gonna hire you back in because our regular friends suck. But it's weird if you take this further than like a couple texts,
Right.
You know, like I've gotten wrong texts before and I go with it, or don't even go with it, but I just say like there was that one time this guy hit me up and was like, "Hey, I'm here at the bar. Are you here?"
Yes, I
and I
remember
was
that.
like, "Bro, either I don't know, this girl stood you up or she gave you the wrong number." And I was like talking with him a little bit. I was like, "Stay there. I'm gonna try to see if there's other stoolies at that bar."
Did anyone ever go to that?
No, he was like, I'm gonna leave. I'm feeling uncomfortable, whatever. But I was like, that was the furthest. I was at one point. I was talking to him like, stay a little bit later. I think someone's on the way. And then I was like, what am I doing here? It's like, never mind, go. You can have a little bit of fun with shit like this. If you like catfish This is catfishing. This is weird. It's weird. Don't make it weird.
It's a little.
Don't make it weird.
The getting the invite back in is kind of validation, but
If it starts out by accident, like how this happened, and you have some fun with it, okay. If you get invited back in, you earn that validation. 99% of it's going to be like, you're taking this way too seriously.
Bro, I think
Stop
people
pretending to be
like-
someone else.
People like this, and this guy, he's a chicken head, so I like him. So I like anybody who likes me.
Head.
But I think anyone who does something like this is comparable to like an internet commenter or someone who has. If you ever find yourself like being like a troll or whatever, and like I'm not even being a dickhead. I think I'm actually offering some kind of advice here. Like, quit your job, and because you're not fulfilled. You're not like, and I know like we're lucky. Like our jobs are somewhat fulfilling, and we have creative outlets and all that stuff. But like, you're clearly really missing something that is affecting you
To the point that you're doing like crazy
like,
shit like that. Yeah.
you're pretending to be other people. You're doing shit like that. Like, I don't know.
Quit
man,
your
like,
job,
You
break
might
up with your relationship, move towns.
You might make less
whatever it might
money,
be.
but like, go fuck. I don't know. You want to be go be a painter, dude.
Yeah.
Like you clearly have something that you're missing in life.
I agree with that.
And-
It's one of the it's some of the most like pathetic, and I mean that in a sympathetic way. Like
Right.
something in your life is so pathetic that you need to like pretend to be this other character. Fix that shit, man. In another way that doesn't involve torturing other people.
And not that that's what this kid was doing. I mean, I guess in a sense, I'd have to ask them.
Depends on what he was saying and what he did.
Right,
you know?
right.
Yeah.
But like, I think, and I'm not trying to be mean. Like, I think quit and see if there's an.
I'm trying to be mean. You fucking losers. If you're doing this, quit your job and quit your life. Kill yourself.
I'm trying to be earnestly helpful.
Yeah.
I think. And look, obviously,
So am I.
no one's ever gonna do it. You know, you have families and shit like that. But like, if you're like 24 and you see yourself sitting in the cube commenting, being like,
Yeah.
"Fuck you, motherfuckers" or whatever, like, you like go try and do something else.
Crazy. Agreed. Last one.
KFC fights. What's going on? I'm listening to the episode with Marty right now. You guys are talking about how back in the day our teachers used to bring us on like crazy field trips and crazy games, and then one of us would split our head open and be like, "Yeah, I don't think we should do that again." So it made me think about when I was babysitting I was probably 12, and I babysat for my younger brother and his buddy. And I convinced them to have a boxing match, and his buddy got a black eye, bloody nose. Safe to say I never babysat again. You guys all have siblings. You guys ever experienced anything like that? Your older brothers or younger, anything similar? For some reason, I feel like Pavs probably has a crazy story like this. I don't know.
It's a weird thing to think.
But
Pavs, I
I
can
was
see it.
curious.
I don't know. It's a very generic thing to be like, this guy's going to have.
Long Island street fights. Street fights.
Oh, you go to Huntington on Thanksgiving Eve. Huntington's like right in the middle of Long Island. You're guaranteed to get into a fight. It's almost like something we do every year. We go out on Thanksgiving Eve. We get in one fight, and then you go home.
Dude was right. I take it back. What kind of fight? Like fist fight? Like a bar brawl?
2 years ago, local pizza, Roses. We were getting out like 2 a.m. slice. This guy comes in, cuts the whole line, and is being like just like yelling at like the lady behind the. And so then everybody's like kind of scuffling, and I pull out my phone just to like, let's document this. This is hilarious. This guy's acting like an asshole. The guy sees that I have my phone and then just chucks it down the street. Like, just like, I mean, like one step, just chucks it down the road. And then, we just all knocked him out.
One fist.
One fist. Yeah.
Wow. That's cool. All right, guys, let's get our fight in. We got Turkey Day tomorrow. I'd like to be back by about midnight. Let's go.
Me and my brother did that. It was Christmas, not Thanksgiving, but Christmas morning, we went and boxed and and we boxed each other. And we both showed up to Christmas dinner with black eyes, and they're like, "What the fuck happened?" Like, we fought each other this morning.
I don't think
That was like 5 years ago. I'm probably like 8 years ago. I was very much an adult. We were both very much adults.
I don't think I have anything. What's like the original format of the question? It's like, what's the like?
Just like shit that happened like, as like a kid.
Yeah.
Like me and my brother actually really didn't fight that much when we were kids. We would do knee hockey. Knee hockey would fucking. I mean, he's got like scars all over his face because of knee hockey stuff. He looks like fucking Jerry Cheevers.
We had a kid who just like fucking Dean just slashed. He just would make a point to just beat the shit out. It just turned into fighting with those sticks and just like full fucking force whacking the shit out of each other.
I like Molly Ball from Jackie's Life. I'm sure that girl just like beat people up. I remember one time the only like fist fight I've been in, which I think I've told a couple times, with that short guy ended up fucking wailing on my face a couple times, and then we all had to go to the school like science fair after that. So we all like fought in the afternoon, and then went back to school for like the nighttime like show your science projects, and we all came in with fucking. I had like probably a little bit of a broken nose, like swollen and crooked. Somebody had a black eye. Other people had like slits, and like we're all like 14. You know, and I think all the teachers were like, "What the fuck is going on here?" Like all of a sudden we're like dangerous minds. Like we're like in gangs in school. We're all like in an affluent fucking suburb, all just bloodied up. But yeah, I don't have any good ones there. Let us know. Get at us on social media. Hit us
More
up with your
importantly,
stories.
buy tickets to the Wilbur. Buy tickets to Moon Tower Austin on sale Friday. Friday. One show at both. Austin, Texas. UT, you'll be in the house. Hook 'em horns. Boston is fucking Boston. Please sell out fast. We're only doing one.
And honestly,
doesn't matter how fast you sell out, we're doing one.
If you went to the Wilbur show in Boston, I think that was one of our good shows. But since then, we have like we're starting to really figure out the
completely
formula.
different show.
I do want to make it clear, any of our cities that we come to, if you've seen us before and you're like, I've already seen KFC Radio live, like I don't need to again. I beg of you to come, because we've gotten so much better at it, and we have a formula to it, and it's so much more fun now. Less nervous, less confusion, smooth operation. So even if you've seen it, come through, get your tickets. They are available on any of the social media at KFC Radio. You'll see a link to buy tickets. We'll tweet them out and post them on IG as well. Get your tickets before they sell out. And we're coming. So it's Texas, it's Stanford, it's Boston.
That's it.
And
It's Houston.
we have a couple more in the mix.
Might be one a little further north. Might be two a little further north.
Yeah, we got more coming. So
There will be basically we're going to come a lot of places this year. And I think I can speak for myself. I think Kevin agrees with me. I have very much started to enjoy live shows.
what's your favorite place to come?
Tits usually. Nah, I'm kidding. I hate coming on tits. Inner pussy.
Me too. Coming on tits is what you do like the first time.
Dude, like literally I've done it 3 times
And then
in
it's
my life.
like, she's like, oh, wow. And you're like, wow, that was hot. And then you're like, okay,
like-
now let's put it in a hole. See you next episode.
And it's going to happen in America.
I'd actually like to make I hope you could kind of broker an agreement between me and Philly fans, because I have nothing against the Philly fans, and I largely speaking 99.9% also don't have an issue with me, but we did go to war once.
Yeah.
You guys were victorious, and I still got some of you goddamn motherfuckers. Every time I send any tweet at all, it's Tom Brady dropping the football.
They're still on you?
Dude, still on. Like, I'll just say,
don't let that one go.
I'll say something. I'll be like, football, and they'll be like, you mean the fucking game you lost to the Birds? I'm like, yeah, I guess I technically do.
This is me calling off the dogs, dude. Feitelberg you came to an Eagles game.
Fuck yeah.
And
in
we
dressed
Eagles,
in
Kelly Green.
Kelly Green, yeah.
It was a sweater, so it was like the right color,
Yeah.
but it wasn't a betrayal of your true fandom. And we talked about it then, like, be an Eagles fan for this season, and that was game 2.
That was game 2.
That
would have
So
been a good
you've
choice,
been
bro.
An honorary, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, you're right. I'm about to win a Super Bowl again.
Yeah,
fuck you.
So
That's all I
John
do,
is now
kid.
a Patriots, Titans, Eagles, and who's the other one?
Well, it was Bucks, but I'm off the Bucks now.
No more Brady.
No, of course, yeah, Brady. Yeah,
No more
yeah,
Brady.
yeah.
But yeah, another ring, dude. Come celebrate with us. We're gonna have a
But
fucking
it
time.
is, dude. Like, and I genuinely mean this. Like incredibly complimentary of Philly fans. Where like between the fucking chant that no one likes us, no one likes
That's
us, no
awesome.
one likes us, we don't care, is the fucking coolest thing.
But
I'd
you
like-
got it. But more people have to embrace that because there's
that
still a
is-
huge chunk that's like, we're not trash. We're actually blah, blah, blah. It's like, yeah, we know it's a generalization, but it's a funny one, and also there is like some truth in the stereotype.
And you lean
so
into
fucking
it.
own it. Yeah.
Lean into the snowballs at Santa Claus.
Yes.
And the only thing I'll take umbrage with what you said is you said an Eagles fan is going to shoot a ref someday, and I think that they'll be more creative about how they kill him.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll just be like
Not
a
just
gun
straight
to his head.
gunshot.
Like they'll put a fucking bar of soap in a fucking sock and beat
It'll
the
be
fuck
some
out of him.
law-abiding citizen shit.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be the perfect crime. Like we're not just going to shoot him.
But dude, like every time I see anyone Philly, like I'm always like, God damn, like they're doing it right.
Make sure you subscribe to KFC Radio on YouTube to get all the video content. Subscribe, comment, like, and make sure you turn on the bell notifications so you know whenever new video content drops.
I want to say something, but the video has to be fast, so that's it.